Hello, everybody. It is I, Lee Boom Boom Bailey. And do you know who that guy is over there? That guy. Oh, let me put my phone in my hand here. That guy right there. Right there. Nope,
And
wrong
that
guy.
is
There you go.
Boom Boom.
And it's time for the LMB show. It's Friday night. Every Friday night, 8 o'clock, we have on the rest of our crew. Sometimes Bill and I start a little early, but we'll let you know in the future. We want you to join us tonight. Put in your 2 cents. And we're looking forward to having a good night and lots of things going on. So stay tuned.
Check it.
Well, hello, Bill Knowles, and hello, Mr. Toora Arsala.
Hello, Boom Boom.
What's going on, Lee?
What's going on, BK, big man? And Toora, how you doing, man?
Good, good.
Thanks for the hat for Christmas, buddy. I appreciate it.
No worries. You already gave me my birthday wish: the Washington football team beating the Steelers.
I did give you that to you because they weren't going to win, and I went down on the sideline and coached them up.
And BK, look what I'm drinking.
He's got his Budweiser Zero.
Why are you all of a sudden into that?
He's always loved it.
Yeah,
He's always
really?
loved it. Yeah,
I've always drank non-alcoholic beer.
Oh, the days of spending time at the bars, those were so much fun.
I know. It really was.
They were so much fun. Happy hours were always so much fun.
I already did link his dumb butt. All right, well, guess who wants to join us? And I already linked him, but he wants to join again.
Billy Ryan.
Huh?
Yes, I always link him, and he always says I am not linking him. Drives me nuts. Nuts. All right.
Where's Amy? Where's Walter? Where's Fred?
I don't know where they are.
They come on later. This is the first hour for us doing our show. Then everyone comes on at 9. And we.
Oh, I didn't put that out there though, Bill. I put out 8 o'clock start.
I emailed everybody the upcoming schedule.
Oh, okay.
Everybody should have gotten it.
Toora didn't get it, obviously.
Toora, did you get my email?
I did.
Lee, did you get my email?
I did, I guess. I don't know. I don't check my email as much as I should. But I did see it. You cannot be this application. Whatever. All right. So, shit. Excuse my French, everyone who's tuning in. All right, I just sent it to Billy, but yeah. Anyway, so Toora, we'll see you at 9 o'clock.
All right, I'll be back. See you guys.
I'm kidding. You can stay on with us. Oh, he bounced out.
Did you? Okay.
All right, talk to me, brother.
Did you not read the email?
Yeah, I did. I guess I didn't read I saw it starts at 8 o'clock. I guess I didn't keep reading. I thought it was just an email about starting the show at 8. So I didn't keep reading to see it said everyone else joins in at 9. Sorry. I knew I had to be on at 8. That's all I knew is that BK and Bailey and BK were going to be on at 8. And I said, okay.
This was the LMB schedule for the rest of the year.
Okay, cool.
Did you get that?
I did. I saw the days we're not doing it and the days we are, but you know me, I like to still, like today when I called you, normally everybody, Bill and I join, Bill and I usually have a lunch on Fridays, and he had another business lunch today. So we didn't meet.
Well, wasn't a business lunch, but okay.
I thought you said you had a business lunch today. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So but I still called you, even though I knew we weren't meeting.
Right.
You know what I mean? I still called and said, we're not meeting, right? Because I just want to clarify it in my head.
No.
So that's how.
I have a new toy. I was busy with my new toy.
What's your new toy, bro?
Hold on.
Oh, God. I could have come and played with your toy, too. Uh-oh. I don't want to say that.
It is a Roland TR6 drum machine.
Oh, God. Oh, God, Bill.
So I'm still trying to figure out, and this drum machine is really right up your alley because it can make. I know it is. It's brand new. Roland just came out with it.
I got to play with it, bro. I got to come over here.
Oh, this thing is all you, dude.
Oh, I know. I used to have a Roland machine. One of the older ones, obviously, not the new.
Yeah. It just came out because I stopped at Guitar Center the other day. And I'm trying to do a drum machine that's got like built-in bass tracks and stuff. And so it's got all kinds of cool, funky stuff. And you can YouTube what it can do. But it really...
So did you put it all back in there or did you play with it today?
It is all you. I put it back in the box.
Oh, okay. All
so,
right.
But this thing is all you. It's cool. I mean, you can do...
Yeah.
You can do different sounds. You can do... you can speed it up, slow it down. With all the lines here, you can intercept any way you want to do it with all the different drum tracks.
Right.
So it's really, really kind of cool.
It's very cool.
So
very cool.
Playing with that for a while.
Okay, so Toora needs to know if I'm bringing in people like Billy and Walter, I feel ashamed that Toora jumped out because
it's okay. Anyway, so here's the schedule. Tonight is the first hour is us going over local news. What's the feedback?
Oh, it's one of these guys that doesn't have headphones on.
It's me.
Oh, it's Billy.
Okay. That's okay. So
I need headphones?
Yeah, you need headphones, bro.
So tonight is the one show that I got official prizes for the 9 o'clock hour. And then Monday is the Christmas trivia show. And then next Friday is the actual Christmas show.
Right.
And then the following Monday, I'm out. I get some other obligations. And then I think we're done for the rest of the year. But I will start off with today. One of my favorite things that I love, and I've never seen it live, and I could not handle it when they did it to the Capitol Center. I love, and I've always wanted to go see a live implosion of a building.
Sure.
Okay, that shit threw me. I love it. The fact that bad boy can come down in about 20 seconds and everything they do. So
and be flat.
and be flat.
Yeah.
So on Sunday morning, and unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to get there, the Holiday Inn Key Bridge, they're imploding it.
Oh man.
That's 18 stories. It's coming down Sunday morning. And just to be live, but they're telling you they're closing off streets around it.
It's the Marriott Key Bridge, not the Holiday Inn. There is no Holiday Inn at Key Bridge.
It's the Holiday Inn at Key Bridge. It's coming down.
There is no Holiday Inn at Key Bridge. You meathead. It's the
You're
Marriott.
the meathead.
Billy,
It's a Marriott.
Billy, look at today's Washington Post.
Yeah, but tell me where tell me where it is.
It is right there at Lynn and because I used to go to this.
Hey, Billy, don't mess with Bill in hotels. He knows them all in his area.
Billy, here's the thing. The Holiday Inn is coming down Sunday morning. Okay, what's next is the Key Bridge Marriott. That's next. But Sunday morning, the Holiday Inn that was at Key Bridge, which is 18 stories, because I used to go to that Holiday Inn and I worked there briefly.
It's 3 blocks from Key Bridge.
Right. It's coming down. The Holiday Inn is coming down Sunday morning. The Marriott Key Bridge Marriott, they're not sure what they're going to do. They might implode that or they might redevelop it. All this is getting to turn into condominiums. The Holiday Inn is coming down. So what they're doing is they're closing off streets right around it. They're closing I-66 at 7:45 in the morning, Sunday morning, in both directions for 45 minutes.
Hey, come here.
They're not having flights come in. So everything is kind of big. But to watch a live implosion would be badass. Now, I would love to work for an implosion company, going in, figuring out where they plant the detonators and how they strategically, because in downtown Arlington, down in Roslyn, you got to do that so well because you can't F up any other current buildings. But the way they do that and the masterminds behind doing that, where all implodes within itself, that shit's fascinating to me. So, but they're telling people, it was in the paper today, they say basically watch on the news. They're really not recommending people to go down and watch it. I'd watch that bad boy from the Key Bridge because from the Key Bridge going straight across, you could see it. I would love that.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
But I couldn't watch the Capitol Center come down. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
You know Brian Hazard, right? He's a coach at Robinson of their award-winning national Virginia champion wrestling team.
Wow. Yeah, okay.
Whatever. His dad owns a demolition company. I'll get you a job.
This is a Maryland company. It's called Demolition Works or something like that.
Yeah,
Brian's and it'll be interesting if they implode the Key Bridge Marriott. That is an icon as well, but that's supposed to be in the future. But they said it's easier to gut a place than actual tear it down. Yeah, but tearing it down in 20 seconds is pretty badass. So that's Sunday morning about 7:45. So I'm sure
they've already. In fact, I saw pictures on the news when they were talking about the same thing. And they showed the pictures. The demolition company's already been in there and gutted out every floor, taking all the windows out, and all they're going to do is just drop it right where it stands. So
yeah, but the amount of dust and debris that's going to blow across that area is.
Oh, they'll put up fencing that keeps that stuff.
Well,
down.
I'm sure these companies also have a window washing contract. Blah blah blah. They'll wash windows. I'm sure they've got all that shit.
Yeah.
But I remember going into that Holiday Inn. I actually might have stayed there at one time. If me and my friend, I think when we had gone over to, because you can walk to Georgetown from there, so we might have stayed there at one time. There's like 18 stories right there at the base of the Key Bridge. So
you guys, I'm not. You know what? It is not at the base of Key Bridge, you freaking meathead.
Hey,
the
meathead.
Marriott is at the Key Bridge. The Marriott is at the foot of Key Bridge. It's a cross. It's a cross 66 at where Lynn Street is, you knucklehead.
He gets fired up of hotels, man.
He does get fired up, man. Oh, man.
It's at the Key Bridge.
Directions off slightly, and he's like,
have you come off the Key Bridge? At the first thing on the right is the Marriott.
Correct, and the Holiday Inn straight ahead. But they're all at the base of the Key Bridge.
Right, you're correct. All right, I'll give on that.
Hold on, here we go. Listen to this. I don't care. There we go.
Care.
Yeah, the Marriott's Toora. The Marriott's not confirmed, but it is a plan for it to be next. So,
yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
But the sad thing is the way the hotels are going. They said it'll be easier to fill up apartments and condos than hotel rooms in the next 4 to 10 years.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Willie.
And all those properties are owned by the hotel chain themselves. Nobody's staying in hotels, so
it's sad. And my friends in hotels, and they're
are those properties owned by the hotels? Or are they owned by these multi-conglomerate?
Usually owned by the hotel companies themselves.
Hotels are franchised, so they raise the hotel flag, but it's a private company that owns it, and that place has been there since the 50s. I mean, that Holiday Inn has been there a long, long time, and so is the Keepers Marriott. But those hotels have been there a long time.
So
Marriott has a lot of corporate hotels, but Holiday Inn.
No. They have some corporate hotels, but most are franchised.
Okay.
So they pay Marriott. They pay the hotel to raise the flag.
So the Marriott itself, if it's a flagship, they went through that whole thing. They owned them. Then they went franchise. Then they repurchased the flagship. But if you're at a Marriott, any of the 9 or 10 offshoots,
some Marriotts
like the courtyards and all that other junk, then you're into the franchising.
Some Marriotts are corporate owned. Most are franchised. Like a lot of hotel chains, they fly the flag, and if you screw up, they drop your flag, and you become.
It's just like McDonald's,
a Joe Smith hotel.
Right.
It's just like McDonald's or Roy Rogers or whatever. Somebody owns it, and they go by the corporate protocols on how they run the store.
But when I joined Marriott at Fair Oaks, when it was converting from a Holiday Inn, to convert from one brand to the next is millions of dollars to convert it. And so the Holiday Inn at Fair Oaks was turned into a Marriott. That basically kept the main shell of the building. They just redid the interior, the lobby, and all that.
What's up, Toora?
So anyway, so that's it. That is on Sunday morning.
That's awesome.
Do you guys ever watch? Do you guys ever go on YouTube to watch planes take off and land?
Yes.
No, I go to whatever Shady Grove Point or whatever.
Gravelly Point.
That too. But do you ever go on YouTube to watch like weird takeoffs and weather and how planes land and all that kind of stuff? You ever go on YouTube to watch some of these planes land in different countries? And where the runways are? So I saw one on YouTube the other day. It's a city in Colombia, South America. This guy flies through mountain ranges to basically land on a runway, like on a side of a mountain. And how these guys can do it in all kinds of weather conditions it's wild. YouTube how some of these planes land in different.
I have,
In St. Bart,
the one with the beach that blows all the people on the beach over.
That's down in that's in St. Martin, I think.
Oh my God, it's awesome!
It literally comes over the beach and people watch it. But there's one. St. Bart's has one that's a very, very small runway, and how these guys can land.
I don't know why you'd stay on the beach. I mean, I guess it'd be cool to just see one plane, but after that, be ready to go because it's impossible to relax. Like, how do you relax and enjoy the beach? Like every 30 seconds, like a plane 10 feet over your head, it's loud as hell.
Right. Yeah. We used to go down to Gravelly Point and sit on the fence line that separates the. And we'd sit up on the fence. Now, and I remember one time sitting up there, and I thought the plane was coming right at us. There may or may not have been some edible plant life involved in what we were doing.
Maybe not. Yeah.
I'm not. I tell
that means that definitely was.
I shall not confirm.
Is that plane doing what I think it's doing?
I shall not confirm that thing was heading right at me and blew me right off the fence.
No, but Gravelly Point, that's everyone. I mean, it's awesome to sit there and watch planes land.
Honey, come here.
That's totally awesome.
Hey, can you imagine? And I've never done this, but I've heard the show.
Honey, come here.
Oh, hold on a minute.
You got a haircut.
I did yesterday. Yeah.
You got a haircut.
Hey,
Don't so much left.
Fred,
Come here, say hi.
I'm going to get a Walter cut next time.
Hey, somebody doesn't have their mic yet.
It's the way to go, babe.
Fred got manhandled this week.
Oh,
hi.
How are you?
Good.
There she is, the smoke show.
Billy, don't F that up, dude.
I know,
Yeah,
dude.
Please
Don't worry.
Please
All
don't
right,
F
so
that up.
real quick, you guys, I have Billy. Which if you ate some edibles and then watched that, it might freak you out.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not even eating the edibles, and it freaks me out.
And by the way, Brad, check out Lee's hat.
I think it's Toora's mic.
Check out Lee's hat.
Toora's #1 fan. Oh man, that is beautiful. That is like the coolest.
I don't know what's going on.
What more do you want out of life? I mean, that's it. That's
Exactly.
it. You know,
Exactly.
What?
what a
Hey, Lee, I
life,
need a
dude.
new. I'm going to have to fix my introduction now. We have to go with the hardware ambassador team.
Yeah, whatever. I'll fix something for you.
Hey,
All right,
hey, quick question.
So Fred, hold on, Fred. I've got 2
hey, Fred.
new intros that I've just made. Here's the first one.
Oh my God, that's for me. I didn't know that.
That was awesome.
It was cool.
Oh man, what else you got?
Well, I got another one, but I have to. Don't worry, y'all go about your business. I have to download it. So,
All right. Hey, let me see that one again if you have a sec.
I know, it was badass.
He likes it.
Yeah.
I know it. We don't need the second one. He likes the first one.
right. Actually, what I love also is that everyone has seen. Hold on a minute. Sorry, guys. I thought I had downloaded the other one. Oh, here's the other
That
one.
really is a great hat. That's that. I don't know what to say.
Hey, I credit you and BK. You guys helped me come up with.
Hey, it's your gift, but if it's totally Lee.
I think it's awesome.
Lee will cherish it forever.
Lee, you're going to have to report in to us on people going up to you going, hey, what's a Toora?
I know.
Yeah.
Who's Toora? What's Toora?
I have to explain that one.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to say to those people.
Hey, what's the going rate for Santa Claus these days? I need an appearance.
He's expensive. He's expensive.
I knew it.
No, I'm not that expensive. We're doing the virtual appearance. Is that what you need? Or you need to come down to the store?
You're coming to the store.
That's $500.
Get out of here. I'll feed you next door.
Dude, no. You got to see this pimp Santa Claus outfit he has, dude.
I
If you
saw
see
it.
that outfit, it'll be worth it.
I'm telling you.
That's cool too. Those are both very good.
You like that? Which one do you like best?
The first one.
See the first one again?
I think that one. I think the first one.
All the way.
Yeah,
Easy.
But they're
Yeah.
both very good.
Easy.
You don't like this one?
That one cool. That was a little bit, that was straight to the point. The other one is like,
So you all become rock stars.
Well,
Yeah,
is there any way I can post those two to my Facebook page and ask my friends what they think?
Yeah, sure, man. I'll send them to you.
Cool.
To you.
And Lee,
Dude,
and
it's
for,
going to
Now,
be a
everyone-
ransom.
for the record,
Everyone's familiar with this, right? Here we go. Hold on.
the green,
That's beautiful. Oh, I'm
I
not
about
gonna
that?
show the-
I thought we were going to do the Walter on the halter.
Walter on the halter. What in the hell
Yeah.
are you talking
That
I don't know
halter,
what it means, but it's
that halter
disturbing.
top you wear.
There you go. Thank you.
I don't wear one.
Have you seen that? They got those new things where it's rhyming and somebody's on your shoulder, or like it's Jake on a cake. You haven't seen that
No.
stupid thing going around these days?
Do we need Walter on the halter?
Yeah,
Oh,
Walter on the halter.
that's good enough.
Walter with two ladies on his arms.
by the way,
Nice.
for the record, Lee in a Santa suit was awesome the other day.
That was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah,
It
we
was.
need that.
The pimp suit, dude. I like that. That's a Santa suit right there. I like that.
Yeah,
one.
dude, that's a real deal. Yeah.
I do like
That's
that. One.
not, dude. That is a pimp Santa. You're right.
It is. It really is.
No doubt about it. I'm just trying to think because I got a Jewish owner the owner of the company is Jewish, so I'm trying to think how to get the Santa in, and I think we'll be okay. You might have to learn the dreidel song though.
Dreidel.
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll wear Hanukkah blue, and dark blue is my outfit. That's what I'll do. And I'll be Hanukkah Henry or whatever.
Dude,
On Saturday Night Live, Hanukkah Harry from SNL.
Yeah. Is it Harry?
Oh,
Hanukkah Harry, yeah.
Hanukkah Harry. Or dude, if you could do some Adam Sandler vibe, that would be huge.
Every day is Hanukkah, Fatanukkah, whatever.
He's the best. Come on.
And keep the Han in Han Solo. Keep the Hanukkah in Han Solo.
Yeah. Harrison, was it Harrison Ford? He's quarter Jew.
Quarter
Not
Jew.
not too shabby.
Hey, Toora, I just came across something that I posted years ago, and I'm actually in a different jersey, but don't be jealous.
Ooh.
Oh, sweet.
I love that.
Wow.
That's nice.
We got the cheerleaders.
Oh, wait a minute.
I got a couple of those.
Wait a minute.
I took a picture with cheerleaders a couple of years ago as well.
Is that Daisy?
No. I got lucky to be in a suite, and they were playing the Green Bay Packers that day, so I had to wear my Brett Favre jersey.
Put that back up, man.
Yeah, dude, were you in that picture?
Yeah, he's in the picture. He's Brett Favre.
I didn't notice him. I see him
Look
now.
at that. That's Daisy, dude. Look at her.
Billy,
That's
you still don't notice
Daisy
it.
10
You
years
still
ago.
don't notice it.
I know. I still don't see him. Oh,
Yeah,
there he
I
is.
still don't see him.
Dude, that's Daisy 10 years ago, right there.
Could be.
Could be, yeah.
Ask her if she was ever a Redskinette.
Honey, were you a Redskinette? No, but she said she.
I gotta tell you, dude.
She met some hot guy up in a suite one time in a jersey.
Dude, I didn't go to many Redskin games, but in a suite, dude, you got it all, man. You got private seats, especially if it's cold and rainy out. I mean, dude,
you private
your own
toilet,
bathroom. Oh my god,
toilet.
Dude.
Yeah.
God,
Well,
it is freaking awesome.
You know, Santa did a Monday night football game once, and I got to meet, all the players, and I got to see the players. I didn't really meet them, but got to meet Josh Gordon, who got totally embarrassed by Henry.
He's back in the NFL now.
Yeah, I know. But I will tell you that going up into the suites where they took me, oh man, talk about cush. That was total cush up there. And they were going to take me over to, and I don't know whatever happened to it, but I was going to actually be in the broadcasting suite.
That would have been so cool.
Sit down with the broadcasters, but oh well.
Can you imagine watching Monday Night Football or whatever was Sunday night, and there's Lee? Well, Santa Claus is here and Lee's on the air.
They had me. They put me
He was
on the air.
He was on the air. Yeah.
No, but I meant interviewing him.
I know.
I've had club level seats before at the Nationals games, and that's been an awesome experience. And when I go to Washington football games, I usually have load seats, and load seats have been an awesome experience ever.
What did you say about a load in your seat?
No.
This was
I thought that before you did.
This was a picture of Lee at the Monday night game.
Ooh.
There you go.
Wow, awesome.
Get it, Santa, get it.
By the way,
Come here, little girl. Let's talk about what you want for Christmas.
I'm gonna show y'all how to be. I'm gonna show y'all how to be naughty for real.
By the way, I'm gonna crush you guys on Monday night in the Christmas trivia.
You go right ahead.
Hey, now let me ask you guys a question.
I'm not feeling very confident about that.
Am I the only one who can't hear Toora? I can just hear a little mumble. But
No,
you guys
you're not the only one.
Okay.
He needs to turn his volume up.
Speak
Okay,
up. Open your app for you.
Fred, did you get my email today about the Fredericksburg Nationals?
I did.
Which is kind of sad, actually. Lee, did you get the email? Probably not.
I did.
Okay. So it's how Major League Baseball is basically taking teams and doing what they want to do. And so now they have so now the Fredericksburg Nationals dropped to low Class A, where they used to be high Class A. And Blue Rocks are part of their affiliate. But the way Major League Baseball is treating some of these clubs, I love minor league baseball. I know Fred likes minor league baseball. I know Lee has watched minor league baseball. Minor league baseball is it's cheap, it's inexpensive to be able to watch. But the way Major League Baseball is taking some of these teams and just leaving them out. I think it's bad for sports. I think it's bad for baseball because people will be able to go to a minor league baseball game and see it for like $10 and a hot dog costs you $1. Some of that stuff going away is actually kind of sad. So
well, but I mean, Fredericksburg's still going to have a minor league team. It's just not going to be.
Yeah, the way Major League Baseball did it.
The pros to.
The way Major League Baseball did it, all 30 teams, they said you can have 4 affiliates now. You can't have a whole ESLO. You can only have 4. And so they extended invites. So now the Nationals used to have Fresno as AAA. Now it's Rochester. And so they all extend the invitations, and the Fredericksburg Nationals said, sure, we'll be part of it, but you're going to be low class A. So the Hagerstown Suns, who used to be low A, are out. So now there's going to be an MLB draft league for a lot of these teams are going to take draft players. So the Aberdeen Ironbirds are going to have draft players, and they're actually liking that deal a lot better. So
are there any local teams that are still in it?
What's that, Walter?
The picture. I was just going through my phone. It's a picture my friend sent me on my birthday.
Let me see.
What's your birthday?
Who is she?
This is my friend.
Good God.
Nice.
Oh, that's your. That's
Is that
your
Daisy?
That could be Daisy.
Guess how old she is in this picture?
Wow.
50.
50. She's 55 in that picture.
Goodness gracious.
Wow.
Daisy's 57.
Wow.
Canadian.
Daisy looks great. All right. So guess what's coming to the
by the way, the Aberdeen Ironbirds, nothing's going wrong. Nothing's ever going bad with them. Cal Ripken's solid there.
Exactly. So guess what's coming to the Summer Olympics in 2024?
Breakdancing.
I already saw. Give me a break.
Breakdancing.
That's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. I don't know how the hell that's gonna be in an event or how you judge it, but it's gonna be cool.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I love breakdancing. I've seen it from the 80s, but an Olympic sport?
Dude, have you seen? Wait a minute. Dude, I've been watching this guy, Sonny Singh. He's on my Facebook page. He's posted a lot of his stuff from the early 80s and late 70s, early 80s. You should see these one-handed things he's doing. What he's doing, like, forget it.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
I know.
I don't know if they don't break their arm.
Well, they say here, in an effort to appeal to a younger urban audience, the International Olympic Committee announced the inclusion of breakdancing, an art form that saw its pop culture pinnacle in the 70s and 80s. The decision to include breaking follows the addition of other non-traditional Olympic competitions, climbing, skateboarding, and surfing, which are scheduled to make their Olympic debuts at Tokyo in 2021. So what's coming out, they're now going to eliminate baseball and softball from the Olympics.
Good.
What?
Should have never been there anyway.
No, softball's good.
I take that back. I'm sorry. I take that back.
Yeah, but it's not really an international sport.
I take that back. They were eliminated in 2008. They're coming back to the Olympics. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, listen here.
Softball is an international sport.
I know it is. It's just not. I'm going to tell you right now. And
hey, Toora, get a new speaker for your birthday. Some new headphones for your birthday. Damn it.
That's Lee's job.
Oh, are you waiting for headphones from Lee? Ah, we're going to be listening to your mumble for the next 3 years.
Wow.
So do you guys ever remember Doritos having a 3D Dorito?
Yes, I loved it.
I do remember that.
What?
Now they're coming back.
Yeah.
Doritos is bringing them back.
Nice. Yeah, I remember 3D.
I don't remember them. I do. They're like the Doritos. They were filled. They were puffed and they were filled.
Yeah,
I don't remember them.
Dude, I don't care. I don't care if Doritos came shaped like an elephant. I'd eat that sucker.
Doritos is good.
You guys should try the Doritos Locos Taco from Taco Bell.
Oh my God! Stop! I want 5 of them right now.
Actually, you know what? Those freaking baked cheddar ones. Chalupa.
Oh my God! Stop! Everybody, stop!
Well, I mean, Daisy's right there. Send her out to Taco Bell for you.
Daisy, hey Daisy, they're talking about Taco Bell, honey. Now she wants some too. See, I knew it was going to head that way.
There you go.
They were big in the 90s. They discontinued and they're bringing back. So they're bringing back the jalapeno cheddar, nacho cheese, and zesty ranch flavors. I don't remember them though. I do not remember a puffy Dorito. I mean, for me, it's nacho cheese. That's it. I could care less about any of the other ones.
It was the best.
No, the flaming hot.
The what?
No.
What?
No.
The hot Doritos.
And you know what, Walter? And you probably sit there and put Tabasco on them and eat them.
No. And the Cheetos, the hot Cheetos, dude. The flaming hot Cheetos. Come on now.
The blue one was awesome.
Let me tell you something.
Walter, I get a little. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Lee. Go ahead.
No, my good friend, and his name was Tyrone Johnson.
I knew it was gonna be somebody black. Hot sauce, playing basketball.
Hey, why is because his name Tyrone is
watermelon, fried chicken? What else? What is it? All that?
Hey! I didn't say the guys. I said the guy's name was Tyrone. Why are you putting it on the black guy? Come on, Walter.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, here we go. What's the rest of the story?
Well, this is what I asked you. You do it.
You said you Tyrone Johnson. I heard basketball. What else?
Shut up.
you said it.
He used to take the hot, fiery chips and put Tabasco on every damn chip and then eat them. It was driving me nuts. And my other friend, Richard, which is that's what I'm going to start calling Billy Richard, or his nickname. I don't know if he even saw that his name changed. Anyway, yours.
I picked mine. You better put mine back. And dick.
How many?
Anyway, his dad used to pickle jalapenos, and he used to eat those suckers, man, straight out of the jar. And I remember no, his name was Richard Ramirez.
Yeah, I was just laughing at Tyrone Johnson.
Well, that's his name. Okay, I'm sorry. I said the man's name. I could have called him by his nickname that his mom called him, which is Squeaky, which is what I did call him.
Well, I'm just saying, it's just funny how nothing. I'm not gonna
see. You're putting things in the wrong place, man.
No, I'm not. The black dude speaks up, and then all of a sudden you have to relate another black dude. Yeah, I had a buddy named Tyrone Johnson, just like you. Putting hot sauce on his fried chicken and watermelon and playing basketball.
I never met anybody else.
Where did the hot sauce and the watermelon come in?
I'm embellishing. I'm messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
I don't know. I'll tell you.
I'm just messing with you.
I'll tell you what I was watching today. I don't know what popped up on my clip, but man, the Chappelle clip from Saturday Night Live clip popped up when they fired Aunt Jemima. I almost fainted. That's the funniest thing I ever saw in my life. Did you see that? And then
I did see it.
They fired Uncle Ben, and then they almost got rid of the Allstate. They almost got rid of the Allstate guy. Not going to get rid of the Allstate guy. Oh my god!
Yeah, that was
dude. Chappelle, he's the funniest. Oh my god, Chappelle's the best. Funny. Chappelle's the greatest.
Oh, the Allstate guy. Yeah. You can save 30%.
That's right. Oh,
so I'm gonna for the record. When I asked you about do you put Tabasco on your chip, I asked you, and because you were talking about you like the fiery hot chips. No one else said anything about
no. Because no. He didn't say fiery.
Hold on.
He said I was a little worried about it because he was talking about flaming. I was
that's what he said.
I don't use the word flaming in the same group thing.
Yeah,
I was starting to worry a little bit.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, so he mentioned flaming hot Cheeto or Doritos.
Yeah.
And that's what made me think of Tyrone. However, as soon as I thought of it and started to bring it up, I thought he's gonna freaking call me out as on a race card. I guarantee it. And you did. And you lived up to what I expected.
Of course I did. I just said what everybody else was thinking.
No.
You guys are the best. Hey guys, I gotta run. We got an early trip tomorrow to West Virginia.
All right, buddy.
And the smoke show is hailing me. I gotta run. I love you guys.
Give me a call this weekend, Billy.
I'll talk to you
safe, man.
Yeah.
Have a safe trip,
guys.
man.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
We'll see you,
I'll see you.
All right, bye. So,
I was done with him, so that's okay.
He can hear you, you know.
He's gone.
All right.
Unless he's watching the show.
Lee, you've always been a big coffee connoisseur, right?
I know everything about coffee, but I hate it.
Okay.
Gloria Jeans, baby. Gloria Jeans.
That's right. That's right.
Walter, you drink coffee?
No, this doesn't agree with my digestive system.
Toora.
Yes, 1,000 times yes.
Fred.
Well, I could take it or leave it. I enjoy a good cup of coffee, but if I don't have any, that's okay.
I've switched from the iced coffees over to my Keurig at work, which is freaking fantastic, and then I have a little creamer to it, you know, butter pecan or whatever. So I had some creamer to it. I'm actually enjoying hot coffee now more than I did the iced coffees. But so I saw this today. Starbucks is surging as the company eyes 55,000 new stores by 2030.
Oh my God!
Wow.
55,000
that
stores.
picture in New York where they have a Starbucks on each corner of the intersection? And it's because traffic's so bad, you can't cross the street that easily. So they just put them on every corner. And there's enough business because of the high rises that they all do huge amounts of money, even though they're literally across the street from each other. And there's 4 of them, one on each corner. Drives me. I mean, I saw that picture
because it's, you know, you got a lot of millennials that are working out there now, and millennials just grew up on Starbucks, and that's
it's not just millennials though. These
they
people.
do.
My daughter once takes me, and she just asked me to take her to. Now that she's driving, she wants to drive, but we go and pick up Starbucks that she orders for herself and her friends or whatever. And she typically, if I go with her, gets me my caramel ribbon crunch with cream base.
I only do it when they bring out the chestnut praline. That thing is damn. That's the only flavor that I really like now. So I'll go when that's out, and when they don't have it no more, I'm gone.
Their holiday drinks are good, like peppermint mocha and whatnot.
There are 6,000 stores in 230 cities in China, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah,
Okay,
Howard Schultz founded it really well.
so two words for you.
All right. And I said, what else, Bill? Go ahead, hit it.
2 words for you.
Yeah.
Pick one. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Lee, you're first.
Oh God.
Army or Navy?
Army.
Walter.
Army.
Toora.
Navy.
Fred.
Army. Soft Army.
Okay. I'm all Navy. My father worked for the Navy for 14 years. I am all Navy.
Unfortunately, you're going to get your butts whooped tomorrow.
No, Navy's gonna win.
Navy's going to win.
No, Army's been beating the crap out of everybody.
Navy's going to win. But it's interesting because this
Army beat Utah State. Come on, man. Come on.
This is going to be the first time in a long time they have not played in Philly. They're actually going back to West Point for the first time since 1943. Because of the pandemic, they don't want anybody to be traveling. They're going to take it up to West Point at Mitchie Field. So it's going to be. I love watching the Army Navy game every year, and I'm glad they're doing it this year. They were like, if we had this game during 2 world wars, we're having it during a pandemic. So the game is happening tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So I am all about it. Now Army has won. Actually, wait a second. Navy won last year, but Army. I mean, Navy won it for Navy won it for 14 years in a row.
14.
Army won it for 3, and the Navy won it last year, 31-7. So it's going to be interesting. But these guys are all like, now that it's at West Point, like I think it should be at West Point one year, at Annapolis the next year, at West Point the next year. I think they should go back and forth.
Yeah, that's the way that would be
like
cool.
College sports is.
Okay, but listen, the reason why they didn't do that, and the reason they moved to Philly, is because of the amount of fans that came to the games.
And the pandemic, and they don't want.
Well, no, because they don't have any fans this year, they can be at one of the facilities. But when the pandemic's over, they're going to have to move back to a stadium because they can't hold that many people at Annapolis or West Point.
I think that's even more reason to have it in a smaller venue. That makes it that much cooler.
Oh, I don't disagree with you. I'm saying it's all about money, baby.
And then you can jack the price up. Hey, instead of a stadium that holds 50,000 people, we only got one that holds 30. But guess what? The price just went up 60%.
Well,
and everybody, and they don't want it, and they don't charge them. So they want to have enough. So basically, I think.
No, I get it. It makes more sense. I mean,
I'd definitely go to Annapolis if they were allowing fans.
Yeah, but what
I'm
saying,
you would try to go to Annapolis. You know how hard it would be to get in there.
You know what?
There's no way, because first of all, they're going to give tickets. All the people like the cadets going to get to go. Then all of the graduating captains and admirals are going to get priority, and they're going to buy tickets for all their people in the whole area. Dude, by the time they got to selling normal tickets, you would never.
That's why
it would be so hard.
Right.
It would be so hard.
Because you got to have some paying customers, and you couldn't
right
fit in at Annapolis.
But the main reason is the pandemic, and they want to keep the players and all that safe. That's why they're having it on the campus.
No.
That's cool. That's cool.
But even if no, I mean, if there wasn't a pandemic, that's a whole nother story. So yeah, no, I agree with you, Bill. You're absolutely right. I'm just saying that's the reason they're going to be at one of those places, because of the pandemic, because they wouldn't do it because of money. Even when the pandemic's over, they won't be at one of the academies because there's not enough room.
Right, so, right.
I would love to see sports championships in a city or a location where it's known for that. When you think of the Masters, you don't think of Buffalo. You think of Augusta, Georgia.
Right.
When you think of College World Series, it's in Omaha, Nebraska. And that's what you live for, is to go to, the Masters or something like that.
Right.
What if the Olympics were always in Greece? What if, whatever, Army, Navy was Philadelphia? And that's where it's primarily been. And that's your goal, man. We want to play.
Again, Fred, it's all about money.
No, so you build it with money, and like you build the Olympics in Greece with money as the plan, with the huge stadiums and the hotels and that's it.
Did you give money to Japan for not hosting, and you give money to LA for not hosting? That's the idea, that all these stadiums, all these people they pay to have the Olympics come to their country because they make a boatload of money.
They almost always go broke. They almost always later on say, "Oh shit, we shouldn't have done it."
Trust me. In the end,
once you build it, the money will be rolling in. The money keeps.
But aside from everything you guys are talking about, for the troops around the world, they want to watch this game, so they knew they had to have this game for the troops, because the troops like watching this game, and it's been like that for 100 years. So,
and Army and Navy have been playing. So Army's been playing. They've been kicking the butt out. They've been kicking some really good teams' butts. So
okay, Coast Guard and U.S. Maritime Academy used to play. They still play each other at the end. It was called the Secretary's Cup, because the Secretary of Transportation, when I was at DOT, Secretary had Coast Guard under it and had Maritime Administration. It still does. Then when they put Coast Guard under Homeland Security, they still called it the Secretary's Cup, but where you put the comma, the apostrophe, makes all the difference. When it was the Secretary apostrophe S, there was one secretary. That was when they were under DOT, because there's two secretaries, DHS and DOT. It's secretaries apostrophe as the plural.
Thank you, Fred, for that English discussion. I appreciate it.
The possessive plural of secretary.
Oh, thank you, Fred. You know what, Fred? I was going to name you Fred the Fed, because you're the only one that's ever worked for the. Well, that's not true. Our Coast Guard buddy is considered the federal government.
You sure? You better believe it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I also work for the federal government.
No. Working for candidates is not the federal government.
Capitol Hill.
No, but you work for candidates.
He worked on the Hill.
I work for senators.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Bailey. You worked on the Hill too.
Yeah, but I worked for the Sergeant at Arms. I was not paid by a senator or a congressman.
I was
That's
actually
fine.
No. Listen, I was actually paid by a senator and congressman.
I know. So that means you're not a Fed.
Okay. Hey, Toora, whose birthday is it today? That you know?
I don't even know.
Ben Tribbett.
Oh yeah, we're not talking about that.
He's a friend of mine.
Toora, buddy, you got to turn your volume up, man. What are you watching on?
He can't.
I'm going to put my hearing aids in. They're downstairs. I swear to God, my third pair. Every 3 years I get a pair. So I'm on my third pair. I just got them this past week. I left them downstairs. I got to bring them up here.
Okay, they're not doing any good.
Are you supposed to leave them in your ears?
Yeah, you cram these things into your ear. And sometimes
leave them there.
You know what really blows? Honest to God, glasses, and these are just for reading or for up close on my computer. Glasses, hearing aids, and a mask. When I take the mask or anything off, everything goes fucking flying. And the hearing aids are $2,500 freaking dollars, and I started flying across the room, and some guy's going to step on the damn thing. So now I got to.
Did Fred just drop the F-bomb?
That's funny, dude. That's pretty funny.
Can I make a point, Lee? Look, the senators that I work for and the congressmen, they did pay me, and I was considered a federal employee because I filled out tax forms and all whatnot.
There you go. And you got sworn in. You got sworn in.
I did get sworn in, yeah.
As required by Article 6 of the United States Constitution.
Correct. So that's why I was a federal employee, Lee. So
that's right. And you too, Mr. Lee. You did it too.
That's funny.
A congressional employee. There's a difference between the federal government and the congressional and the Congress.
No.
I don't know anything. Just tell me. I'm just shutting up. Never mind.
Fred.
Yes.
Tell us about your manhood being manhandled this week.
Oh, Jesus.
Cather?
He called me about his manhood being manhooded, and I'm like, I never want to ever go through what Fred just had to go through.
Manhood manhandled?
Yes.
Wow.
I had a bladder pressure.
Fred's like a freaking.
You can touch your.
What was it called, Fred?
They put sensors in places.
All right.
In fact, one of the most sensitive places they put
what's the sandwich that you smash together? It's the
panini.
There you go. That's what his manhood. His manhood was a panini.
Hey, women have the breast.
And he didn't even have a girl. He had a guy do it. He didn't even have a woman do it. It was a guy who did it.
The woman watched. She came in. She said, "Would it be okay with you if I watch?"
And Fred, of course, said, "I don't care."
But the most sensitive sensor that they put on me fell off, and they had to go in and like pull it off and refix it. So you know when you're leaning against the counter, and your
dangling
trousers are down by your ankles. We gotta fix this one.
Hey man, I'm not gonna laugh at you because I've been there. It's not.
I've not been there.
When he told me, I don't want to go through.
I've been there. You feel pretty violated, dude.
Well, he's had the colonoscopy. He's had it all. So
you don't. It's an experience you don't forget, man. You like no matter how. Yeah, I've been there.
Hey, Bill,
I can relate, man.
Have you not had the complete physical?
When I've had a complete physical.
Okay.
I can relate.
Right.
I mean, my doctor. It seems like his fingers would have fucking been around. Dude.
You know what, man? Hey, seriously. I asked my doctor. I said, "So everything okay with the old pros there?" And he said, "Oh, I really don't know. My hands are too small." Well, thank God for all miracles.
Hey, Toora, you're a young man, and in 20 years, you're going to be 31. 20 years when you hit 50.
You don't know about it.
They're going to start doing
I'm turning 31 on Monday, so.
You got 20 years to go, buddy, and here it comes.
Enjoy the next 20 years because all of a sudden they're going to start naming stuff you got to get done.
No, in the military, you get them, but no, you don't get. Yeah. You don't. If you go overseas, you're going to get that.
You'll get that.
You get stationed on a ship or Hawaii or Alaska, you can look forward to getting that. And when you leave.
By the way, BK,
you're gonna get one coming in and going out the door. Yeah, I had a few of those. I know all about them. I know all about them, bro. I know all about them.
You guys are funny. By the way, I wanted to mention BK. Whatever medicine they gave my sister, she miraculously recovered so quickly.
Oh,
good. That's awesome, dude.
Today she was able to actually leave the house for the first time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you shut down for 10 days, whatever, and don't do nothing. So
yeah.
But anyway, no, it's when Fred told me that story, I was like, and I was parts of it I didn't want to hear. I mean, it's getting pressed like it's just, hell no. So,
well, hey, did you take Hillary with you when you went, Fred? So they could.
I should have. That would have reduced the price. They could have used that.
Hey, I want to ask: do any of you guys want tickets to that Falls Church Theater?
What?
The
What's going on?
I have like 4 passes to State Theater, and I don't want them. I want to give them away to someone.
What's it for?
What is it?
It's
anything.
At the State Theater.
Anything at I love the State Theater. Don't get me wrong, but not right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Who's going to go?
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere like that.
Last time I was at the State Theater was listening to a band called the Reagan Years, which is an 80s tribute cover band. Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Well, last time I was at the State Theater, it was for the Falls Church High School prom. So it was a lot of fun. Oh, no, Jim Stewart.
Does everybody have Netflix?
Yes.
I do.
So, like, tonight's supposed to be the opening of the prom. It's supposed to be funny.
Yeah, the prom's supposed to be a good show. I have to watch that. My daughter's watching it with her friend.
Tomorrow, SAG is having meet and greet online with the stars of the show. So if anybody really likes it, wants to go, email me. I'll email my invitation, and you can sign on.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm getting literally every day. They do a different picture every day, and that's what tomorrow's is going to be. So you hear the actors. They only go on, but they talk about how the show went and what they did. Blah blah blah.
Nice. Have you
ever come up with any of those interviews, those fake interviews that they have? Have you come up with any of those?
Well, you know what? I need to do that. I wonder if I could share my screen with you guys.
Maybe you could bring one of the celebrities.
I didn't get time code.
Maybe you can bring one of the celebrities on our show sometime. By the way, BK, did you hear about the Mandalorian? Or the new series that's coming out soon.
New series?
Toora, let me explain something to you. I consider you like a brother. I consider you a dear friend. But you need to update your subscription to Behind the Times. Because I see all of that. Mandalorian is the #1 show being streamed right now. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
It's the #1 show right now. So
how can it be coming?
There's Star Wars. Well, first of all, Mandalorian 3 will come out right before Christmas time next year. But then Star Wars is expanding to 10 different shows and series and blah, blah, blah. Star Wars, the reason it's so cool is that it's never ending in ideas. It can go in so many different directions, which will segue into Walter. What did you think about last week?
Oh, I was all about it. I loved it.
I watched it. I watched last week.
You did?
That was
the laser Gatling gun was pretty damn badass. And I had never seen the stormtroopers get beat to shit like they did. Normally it's by a laser. But this director, the director, he's pretty violent when he does his shows.
I don't think of that as violence though, because you don't see blood or guts or anything.
But last week was
Star Wars troopers are usually the laser that beats them, not getting their head smashed in.
I
understand that.
So
I understand that. I know one of the things that I thought was gory or gruesome was something that you didn't get to see, but when he hung that guy up. And then he walked away from him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude! I was like,
it was rough.
Yeah.
So, have you watched this week?
No,
not yet. I'm gonna watch it when I get.
Okay, good. Because I'm gonna do that afterwards. Apparently, from the previews, this episode is really really good. So, but no, they have season 3 will come out right before Christmas time next year. So,
this episode he's back with my girlfriend.
Who's that?
The marshal of some area. I don't know.
Oh, Cara Dune.
Love her. Love
her.
She's
about to get kicked off.
Yeah, I heard she is.
No, she's
that's what I heard.
She's very cute. She's huge. So
she's got some
but I also like Apollo Creed on there too. So I like having him on. But Moff Gideon, that guy's good. That guy is good.
He is.
Okay, so question for you guys. Lee, fan of diners?
Yeah, of course.
Walter?
Yeah.
Toora?
100 times yes.
Fred?
What's the question?
Are you a fan of a diner?
A particular one or diners in general?
Diner, the food, the atmosphere, the location, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So, we as a group are going to do a road trip.
Oh, God.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
All right.
I've been to 2 of these places. I've been to the one in Maryland, and I have been to the one in Tennessee. And the one in Maryland has it's this one.
What's the website, Billy?
I don't know where I pulled this off of, but the one in Maryland,
Best diners.
Maryland is called the Blue Moon Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
And you ready for it?
Yeah.
This is their French toast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, in Virginia, what do you think is it's not what you think it is, but what do you think is the #1 diner on this list in Virginia?
No idea.
I'm not going to say it.
Well, it ain't your location, I can tell you that much.
Doesn't have a number on it.
Have you been to Metro 29 in Arlington?
Yes, it is awesome.
I have. That is on this list for Virginia.
Metro 29. I'm going to have to check that place out next time.
So, Walter, for you in North Carolina, you need to go to.
Oh, by the way,
how far away are you from Durham?
A couple hours.
So you need to go to the True Flavors Diner.
True Flavors. Now hold on. Now are these one-shot deals or any of them franchises or what?
I don't know, but this is the list of the best.
That was obvious.
I think they're all independent.
Independent best diners in all 50 states. So they take one diner from all 50 states.
Okay.
So I definitely want to. I love diners. I love the whole atmosphere. I went to the one in Tennessee, and it's called.
What's Rhode Island?
Rhode Island is the middle of nowhere diner in Exeter, Rhode Island.
That's the middle of nowhere. What about Connecticut or Massachusetts?
What about New Hampshire?
Hold on. Connecticut is.
But Oklahoma. What about Idaho?
Oklahoma. Connecticut is the Vernon Diner in Vernon, Connecticut.
Connecticut, yeah. And what about Massachusetts?
Mass Ass has Mike's City Diner.
Don't know it. Okay.
What about
Beantown.
Boston.
Now the one in Tennessee was the Elliston Place Soda Shop in Nashville. I've been there. That's a damn good diner.
Hey, Fred.
What about New Hampshire?
I've gotten clam rolls in Revere.
Nice.
Ever been to Revere before?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Yep. In fact, they got a lot of speakeasies there in Revere where you bring your own bottle.
And if you can't get a beer, you can always get a tonic.
Oh, you can get a beer and a tonic, but if you want alcohol, you got to bring it yourself.
There you go.
Yeah.
Can we stop?
So I want to do some definite road trips for these things because
That's
definitely
wicked pisser.
Wicked Pesa.
BK, have you gone to Metro 29 Diner? It's really.
I've been there. Yeah, I went there. It's been years, but I've been there.
Oh, I'm sorry, not lobster rolls, clam rolls.
Oh,
the clam rolls at that restaurant that's right there on the river or whatever.
Right. That's the way to go, Lee.
The beach there in Revere, the beach.
Are you talking about Mexico?
No, Revere is in Boston.
Beantown. Okay. So where's our friend Amy?
That's a good point.
She was on her way home. I just texted her and she said, oh, she went to get takeout, so she's almost home.
Okay. So, Walter, it was saying with the recap that there's no line that he won't cross. So I'm anxious to watch the episode to see what he does.
So no! Well, they kidnapped.
Oh yeah, they kidnapped Grogu.
Yeah, they got Grogu, dude. So hey, dude, all bets are off.
I heard a lot of people online are all going. My son said all his gamer guys who watch all that crap and everything. They're all pissed off.
Oh, I was in shock, man. When they took Grogu, I was really upset about that.
No. They're all pissed that they gave him a name. Everybody loved Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
No,
he's gonna be Time Person of the Year.
No, he won't.
I like Grogu. No.
They already took
Yeah,
the Time Magazine of the Year.
That I tell you, dude, the marketing Star Wars did for that. I was in a Walmart not too long ago. That little Baby Yoda is everywhere in Walmart.
Dude,
everywhere.
It's cool.
So, all right.
Grogu
I gotta tell you something, guys. I gotta tell you something. I'll bet you that's an item that there's so many of them right now. However,
they ain't cheap.
bought them and you left them in their packaging and just put them away. that people are going to buy them and then they're going to throw them away, I think. And so you're going to have down.
If you're a Star Wars fanatic in that.
No, I know. But there's going to be they're getting bought for people.
Do you know how long it took to get my Mandalorian mask? It took a long time to get that bad boy and my costume. So,
ladies and gentlemen, hold on a minute.
Hey, Amy, I have to say, your post about hot chocolate really got me going.
I know, right? Everybody should be eating it.
That's a bunch of hooey.
Her post about
it'll get you wired, that's for sure.
Her post about hot chocolate.
You ought to post said chocolate keeps COVID away.
No, seriously, there was an actual research thing.
Yeah, a research by a dark chocolate company.
No, for real.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Lee, you should wear your hat for Amy.
I don't want to anymore. It
Oh,
hurts
come
my head.
on.
What hat?
You got to see it. It's the coolest ever.
Yeah.
What does it say?
Toora's #1 fan.
Oh my goodness.
We all need one of those.
That is
I'm
Actually,
cool.
you know what, guys? My plan is this.
I got enough hats.
Honest to God, my plan is this. Take this hat. I'm going to send it to one of y'all. You guys take a picture, a selfie of yourself with the hat on. Then you pass it on to the next person. And we'll all have a picture with this hat on, including Toora.
Oh,
that's
Is it
cool.
going to be a good idea?
Sure.
So there you go.
Okay. So my little secret. So anyway, the for everyone joining us here, I have a little bit of a secret for this next hour, and then Monday is the anticipated Christmas show.
Yeah, it's my birthday too.
And then Friday is the Christmas show. So you have to provide a baked good. Don't bring that store-bought shit. You got to bake something.
Wait, when? Monday or Friday? Next Friday?
Next Friday is the Christmas show. I have a bunch of Christmas shit lined up.
Just go buy one of those tubes that you just slice it and put it on a pan.
I have a little surprise for Walter for the Christmas show. Do not show us fruitcake. Don't show us any of that crap. So you have to bake a holiday. Show us something that you were in the Christmas spirit. I have a whole bunch of Christmas trivia and Christmas stuff lined up. We'll do our Christmas trivia on Monday, and then Christmas night and New Year's night we'll take a break, be with families, watch football, blah 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 blah, and then we'll get ready for.
Hold on, Toora.
For the next year. So my secret for this hour is, and everyone has to agree to this, that everybody's opinion matters.
Sure.
Lee, everybody's opinion matters. It's their own opinion. That's how they look at things. Don't say they're wrong, blah, blah, blah. Let them have their opinions and their beliefs on what they believe in.
Even if it's a discussion about congressional employees and federal employees?
Everyone has their opinion of how they look at life. We are 6 different people from 6 different walks of life, blah, 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 blah.
No, Amy and I see things the exact same way.
No, you don't.
We're
going to find out, right?
Yes, you're going to find out.
And BK,
So,
is it mandatory to wear an ugly Christmas sweater on Monday night? Because I got the best one.
That Caps one that you've worn 8 times already?
Toora, I'm wearing my Chicago Blackhawks Griswold jersey, so you can wear it wherever you want to wear.
Nice.
So I wore it last night in my hockey game. So,
gee, I wonder what I'll wear.
Lee should dress as Santa on Monday night.
Hey, he'll pimp out. So
I might not. Let's see.
Everyone will be presented. You can. Well, do you have pen and? Well, how do I want to do this?
I got pen and paper.
That's okay. You don't need that. So we'll start off with ladies first. You have a choice of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 categories. Amy, you ready?
Okay.
Philosophical questions about human nature and the human condition, or about the universe and reality, or about the human mind, consciousness, and intelligence, or ethics and morality, or science and technology, or society and government.
I'll do the number 4. Intelligence. Mind, intelligence, whatever.
Human mind, consciousness, and intelligence. Okay?
Mhm.
Your question. If every neuron in a human was accurately simulated in a computer, would it result in human consciousness?
I'm lost already.
Me too.
Me too.
No.
Right.
It would maybe potential, maybe more effectively have the potential for human consciousness, but wouldn't achieve it. Because human consciousness, I think, is dependent upon a whole bunch of additional things.
Okay.
Experience, exposure, visual, sensory, etc.
Okay.
The self are not enough.
Okay.
So in other words, if I want to do layman's terms, you're asking, will computers ever be as conscious as human beings?
No, that was just that one question.
Right.
No. That question, but that was basically narrowed down in layman's terms, right? Diva, is that basically what I just said, though? Will computers ever?
You could, I mean, like with nanotechnology today, you can, and atomic technology, you can almost replicate the human brain.
Right.
But there's so much more to the human consciousness than just neurons connecting and sort of the nanotechnology concept of it.
When I think of this question, I think of what's the IBM? Is it Watson?
Like some of those AI type machines where they're self-learn, machine learning. Yeah. There's some similarities there, but it'll never be the same.
Okay. Lee, you're up.
Read them to me again. I think number 1 or number 2 is the ones I like.
Human nature and the human condition. Universe and reality. Human
Universe
mind.
and reality.
Universe and reality. Your question is.
Yeah. Don't use big words.
Okay. I'm gonna think of a good question for you.
What? Just read like you read hairs off.
If the universe is finite, what would beyond the edge of the universe be like?
You mean finite? What would beyond the
whatever?
I'm sorry, dude. I'm just one of those guys. What would be okay? So if our universe was finite, what would it be beyond that?
Yes. In your opinion.
In my opinion, I think there's additional. I think it's already been proven out that there's additional universes. Our universe, is it finite? I want to say that it is, because there are other universes they've discovered. So even if it was finite, I think there'd still be adjacent to our universe. There'd be other universes, whether or not they're all created.
So
by...
are you a believer that we're not the only thing out there?
Oh, I didn't say there was any human or any kind of living animals in those universes or living beings. I just said I think there's other universes that are out there.
I'm a firm believer. We can't be the only people out there. There's no
I agree
way.
with you.
There's
there's lots of ways.
Now, Star Wars has made me a believer that there's other shit out there.
Star Wars is a damn fictional movie created by George Lucas.
I think we are. I think we are.
I think we're alone in the universe on this planet is the only human or the only. I mean, obviously, I think there are other microscopic.
I don't believe it.
Well, they've seen some evidence of what's it called? What are they called, guys? When you have on a rock and you can see like the plant on the rock. What's that called? Thank you. There's been some evidence of some stuff that's fossilized on the moon.
I want to bring back. I want to see a real live alien or a plant.
Yeah, and you're not going to find any now. Whether or not there used to be when he first created.
I would, dude. if they were an ET, hell yeah, I'd be intrigued. I'd be so intrigued.
No, you can't bring that thing here.
If there's an ET that could make it to this planet from their universe, they would annihilate you, Bill.
I would be. All right,
It'd
Walter,
be just like the Superman movie.
Walter, you're up.
What was I want the moralities? Which one? The moralities and what was that one?
Ethics and morality.
Yeah, I want that one. Give me that one.
Okay. What would be the most ethical way to give away $5 million?
Stop, thank you.
Where's that?
The hell
Why are we on delay? Are we on delay somewhere?
That was weird.
Walter.
The most ethical way to give away $5 million. Yeah, me personally,
Your opinion.
just 5 million.
That's the question.
Oh, that's a tough one. I would like to give that to. I don't know.
I would pick random people. I don't know
No.
you, just random people, and they have to do good with it.
No, I would want to give it to I would pick a school.
Okay.
I would pick a school and I would pick probably an HSBCU, historical black college, and give it to them and make sure that was given to just scholarship money for students who couldn't afford to come to school.
Okay.
That would be what it would be.
I like that.
I think I would give it to a community that's been. Listen, I remember one time watching Oprah. This drove me crazy, but she was in some place near Detroit or Chicago or somewhere, and it was a small community of people, and they had no running water, and it wasn't Detroit when they had. This was years ago, and she was talking to this guy about the fact that they have to truck in the water. And she said, so this is because that pump's not working. He said, yeah. She said, how much would it cost to fix that pump? And he's like, $980,000. And I'm like, Oprah, reach in your pocket, honey. I mean, I was just like, that's all it takes to get the whole community, their own water, to fix the pump. It costs $900 and something $1,000. That's from that point on, I was always like, I think that I would go and try and search out those kind of communities to be able to help them out. And if that's the amount of money, you could probably help 2 or 3 communities, if not more.
Probably, yeah. And when you said it, because I actually thought about something like that when he asked me that question. Well, I was afraid that I don't know the ins and outs, and I would be afraid that somebody corrupt will get their hands on the money, like a politician or some kind of official, and he would take what he would put some of it in his pocket. He would do the bare minimum to get like the shottiest job done, and probably find a way to put the rest in his pocket. I thought about what you said, because I was thinking about businesses or community based. But no,
I like what you said too. But believe me, I've thought of that before, Walter, because I don't trust people. And you know what?
Because
I think I'd go to that community. I'd have a lot of freaking cash with some security guards. Obviously, I don't want to get it stolen from me, but I'd have some guys backing me up. I'd have a lot of cash, and I'd be paying the people as they fix the crap.
Yeah, because when Bill asked me that question, I was trying to come up with something that could do good. But not have corruption.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing. You want to get the most out of it. I figure school would be, the way, that's what I think.
Toora, you're up.
Oh, what are the categories again?
What are left?
Human nature and human condition, universal reality, human mind consciousness, science, technology, ethics and morality, or society and government?
Ethics and morality.
When, if ever, is taking a human life justified?
A whole bunch of, yeah.
That's a hard one.
No, it ain't either.
Nope.
It's definitely not a good thing, because that you don't want to take anyone's life. That's the motto. You don't ever want to take anyone's life.
No, we
When, in your opinion, is it ever justified?
What do you mean by justified?
No, okay.
What?
It's okay.
When, if ever, is it okay?
It's never okay.
It is.
So even a serial murderer who is raped and
everyone has their opinions.
I'm asking. I'm giving him a scenario.
Yeah, give him a scenario. Just see if it'll change his mind.
I meant to say it's never okay to take anyone's life, no matter what.
Okay, go ahead, Lee.
All right.
So give a scenario.
So here's my scenario for you, Toora. There's a man who has violently raped and killed 20 girls under the age of 12 years old. Should he be executed, or you think he should stay alive for the rest of his life?
Well, I think everyone deserves a second chance.
Oh!
That's just my opinion, because
it's his opinion. It's his opinion.
everyone makes mistakes, and I'm being democratic about this because Fred also knows what happened yesterday in that one state where that one guy got executed, and he's been in jail for the last 40-some years. Any Democrat would say everyone deserves a second chance in life. He can't just forcibly get someone to get the death penalty right away.
I don't think everybody deserves a second chance.
Let me lower down for you, Toora. Let's say I'm in a hospital. Okay, I've had a car accident. I am brain dead. There's no possibility I'm ever going to have a life. Are you okay with pulling my plug?
Well, if that's the case,
there's no brain activity. There's nothing. It's never going to happen.
Well, if there's no other option, then I would definitely pull the plug.
So it's justified. There's no brain activity. There's no way my body will function, but I'll never be me again.
And for the record, I'm against the death penalty.
Yeah, well, that's
understand. That's your opinion, and that's fine.
Yeah,
that's what this show's about. It's your opinion. Okay, Fred,
I got one for you too. I got one.
Okay. Okay.
Let's just say you're in your house right there, and as a man comes in, you have a gun and there's a knife on the table. I'm gonna pick this knife up and stab you if you don't shoot me. Do you shoot him? It's basically it's either you or him.
Right.
Well, I'm not.
What's the Chicago? It's the what's the movie?
You bring a knife.
Yeah.
I mean, he brings a knife.
Yeah.
You bring a gun. He puts
gunfight.
one of yours in the hospital. You put one of his in the morgue.
Yeah.
That's
Chicago.
I'm gonna stab you to death.
If you're protecting your family, yes.
Well, I'm not a violent guy. So
so you'd let him stab you to death. That's fine.
So you'd let him stab you.
My mom would too.
I wouldn't let him stab me. I mean, I learned self-defense. All of us learn self-defense. You just have to learn how to defend yourself.
And that's your opinion, and that's okay. That's your opinion, and that's fine. That's fine. That's Fred. You're up.
I like it, Toora. For the record, I like it.
Okay, it's his opinion, and we all accept it. It's his opinion. Fred, you're up.
So, society and government. Lee, it's just because I'm not smart enough for the other one.
No, that's fine, dude. I'm cool. You and I see eye to eye on a lot of subjects, so I don't have any problem
Fred,
with what your opinions are.
If
They're
you
very
could,
well taken out.
If you could start a country from scratch, what would it be like?
What would it be like?
Yes.
Oh man, it would be like a Caribbean island, baby. Oh, it would be Key West, maybe. If I want to stay in Key West, I'd want to stay in the U.S. So I've got like American doctors and all that stuff.
No proctology exams, none of that shit.
You got to get those before you come here.
Key West,
Get them before you come.
What do you call it? Rum punch in the for lunch. You start off with the rum punch because
mama.
There you go. We'll do.
Yeah.
And that's it. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Just hanging out. And yeah, I would say look at Key West. Look at any of the Bahamian a bunch of the Bahamian islands and or other Caribbean islands. And that's basically it. You got it wrapped up.
Fred, do you know what a Mai Tai is?
Yeah, I don't particularly like them, but yeah, the drink.
It's Polynesian for dumb fuck.
Oh,
that's what a Mai Tai is.
Did you just drop the F-bomb too? We have 2 F-bomb drops tonight.
Good to
No
know.
one's watching.
I know that.
So, Fred, what would it be like?
You get up in the morning, you put your sandals on, and you go sit out at the beach.
You walk around naked?
No, you not naked.
Little grass skirt?
No, just go.
How do you make money, Fred? How do you make money?
What kind of government do you guys got? What kind of
rum
how do
drink?
you run things?
How do I
thought
make
about that?
money? What do I need money? I'm living on an island.
He ain't thought about that. None of that.
Okay.
Population 1.
I'll tell you what it will be. Different than a typical Caribbean island. You go to any one of those damn places, they got the rich side and the poor side. And I hate seeing these guys living on the poor side who are out fixing up my beach chair in the morning for me so I can lie my fat ass down there and order drinks and food all day. It kills me to see that where he goes when he gets to the bus and goes back home. Sometimes you rent a car and you go, oh shit, I didn't even know this neighborhood was here. I would seek improvement for everybody. I want to have a good time. Everybody come down and do whatever. And maybe there'll be a tax. Like most of those islands just have a tax on tourism, on hotels and rental cars and airplanes and all, and probably operate the same way.
Keep talking. I gotta get some water.
I'm going to do a Bernie here. I'm going to do a Bernie Sanders with income equality. Get those folks who are taking care of us. First couple of times I saw it, I went, "Oh my God, who the hell lives here?" And they said, "Well," and you see the guy, coming home from work that day with his hotel shirt on. You go, "That's the guy who was like, making my drink today or giving me the rental for the little boat I took out or something." And now he's coming back here. So I would go for more income equality. I mean, it's never going to be perfect, and I'm not looking for that. I'm just looking that these guys really have a nicer life. And me, I want to enjoy the shit out of it, man. I'm 67 years old. I want to spend the last decade or two just, I want to live like Toora. I want to live like Toora on a Caribbean island.
Okay.
Oh, you don't want to see me on a Caribbean island.
Yeah, buddy. Come on. Take that T-shirt off and let's go.
Okay.
No, no. Here's my Caribbean island. My Caribbean island would be lots and lots of non-alcoholic beer and alcoholic beer.
Yeah, I'm going now.
There would be like a chocolate fountain, and there would also be like a pool full of chocolate because I love chocolate.
No,
Who's gonna pay for all that?
I'm going to Fred's Island. You lost me at the non-alcoholic.
Come on.
Be a pool full of Skittles as well.
All right, now
I'm going to Fred's Island.
Can I say what I think what I would do? We're allowed to do that, Bill?
Go right ahead.
What I would do.
Everyone's opinion matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I would do is I would get the island, whether it was occupied or not. I'd get my vendors that were providing the drinks that everybody's paying for and buying. Anybody's allowed to come, even the rich folks. But everybody on my island would make a livable salary. Everyone makes the same salary on the island. So everyone's making a good salary. I'm going to make a profit, but I'm not looking to freaking make a profit that's unbelievable, that makes me be super rich. As long as I can pay the bills, keep the place up, then I'm going to pay the people who work for me a decent salary. I mean, I'm for that 100%. The problem is
everybody can't make the same thing, Lee. Everybody can't make the same.
No. They all. I mean, there's going to be a certain protocol of this is how much you make. This is what's expected of you. If you don't do what's expected of you, then you don't make. Then you don't work for us. You know what I mean?
And I want to mention my type of resort. I'm also going to have a rule where there are no rules. Folks can do whatever the hell they want.
Oh, good. That means I can walk up and shoot you in the head if I want.
No, Mr. No Death Penalty.
Be careful with that one.
Yeah, no rules means that you have no privacy. No rules means that you're in danger.
Walter, let me ask you, what's wrong with not supporting a death penalty? Not because I don't support the death penalty.
I took a morals and philosophy morals class, and before I took that class, I was in favor of the death penalty. But after I took it, it made me think and question the way I thought of it. And I still wrestle with it. For the most part, I think like somebody that is like just say somebody that's in jail is never gonna get out, like Dylan Root, for example.
Walter, pause for a second. Who is on delay?
Not me.
It's Fred.
Somebody's on delay.
It's Fred.
I want Walter to be able to say his piece, but we're on a delay for some reason.
I think it's Lee.
I have headphones on, Toora. There's no way it's me because no one can hear.
I'm sorry, Walter. Go ahead.
I'm thinking as somebody who is a proven like killer. Like this guy's guilty. There's no doubt about it. He's never gonna get out of jail. He's never gonna be set free and never gonna walk the streets again. I think it would be beneficial to execute the guy. Number one, just for the tax money alone. I think, but then it was explained to me that actually the death penalty is more expensive than actually keeping them out. My argument was, you can buy 50 feet of rope for $20. That's what I think.
Yeah,
we need to have a conversation about how we can. But anyway,
Walter, you and I are on the same page.
Yeah, but the thing is that, it also, if you kill people, it kind of makes you a hypocrite and it destroys our humanity. So it kind of, in certain situations, it's like a catch. If so I think some people deserve it. I just feel that way. I'm sorry, but then but at the same time, like I was saying, it kind of destroys humanity. It makes you a hypocrite if you put somebody to death. I mean, I wrestle with it. It all depends on what day you ask me. I really don't know, man.
And I respect your opinion, Walter, but again, I'm all about against the death penalty.
And that's your opinion. That's fine.
A lot of people, there are lots of people like that.
There's 6 different ways of looking at this.
Let me tell you something. I wrote a paper in college it was a pros and cons paper on the death penalty. I ended up being pro. However, I discussed a lot about the cons. And one of the cons was what Walter just said. It costs more in our system and in our society and the way we do things because if you're on death row, you're allowed like unlimited appeals. I mean, not unlimited, but pretty close. And so guess what? Lawyers take you to appeals, all the appeals, and it costs a lot of money to do all of that. Okay. So yes,
can't appeal it if DNA proved it.
Dude, I'm telling you, they still do. And it costs more to execute someone than it does to keep them for life in prison. Number one.
Hold on.
In this country.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Okay.
Number 2, our justice system. I believe from my research that I did, this was 7 years ago, but our justice system is flawed. There's a lot of people who probably shouldn't be on death row. A lot of them are color, unfortunately, and it's because they can't get good representation, can't afford it, and the government does not supply good representation.
Okay.
Number 2. Okay, hold on, Toora. I'm going to just say one more thing. But my final thing was one of the reasons why people say that they should be the death penalty is because it's a deterrent. Some people line up on the side that it's not a deterrent.
I don't think so.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you right now.
Well, let me.
Hold on, please.
Lee, hurry up. Damn it.
All right, let me see your shirt, Bill. I want to see your shirt.
Here's why it is a deterrent. The guy you execute will never kill again. Deterrent. Done.
Oh, really? But that's
Hi, Amy.
one person. It's only a deterrent for one person. You can't.
I'm listening.
Here's my thing. There's a lot of innocent folks who get executed.
Not a lot.
Well, but here's the thing. What about the folks who were proven? Because it's a corrupt criminal justice system where there's a lot of innocent folks.
Yes, nobody. Yeah, that's true. Anybody reasonable would agree with that. Yeah. And one innocent person is too many.
That's right.
It's enough to make it. It's enough to make an argument against that. One mistake in it, because this is somebody's life we're talking about. I mean, it's not. This is a pretty big deal.
The joy of doing this particular exercise is that this could go on for hours, and that's what I love about it. That's what a radio show and a Facebook show is people's opinions, and wish we had more comments online, but
I can go back and forth. I mean, with myself, I wrestle with that one all the time. Like I have, depending on who it is, the situation. I'm like, dude, they're never going to set that guy free. Why do I have to continue to pay? And it's just like, or he doesn't want to be here. Yeah. He wants to get, And
it's also teaching Americans when you go overseas to another country, they don't have the same rules, people. Be careful. They do not play by the same rules. And do something, and that's your ass. If something happens to you.
Americans do that a lot, though. I mean, that's just one. Americans, when they travel, they like to take the United States with them. Like,
that doesn't always work.
Let me tell you something.
It's like, bro, it's not.
When my dad was the CO of the 649th Engineer Battalion in Germany, his rule, and he was usually the XO because he always had a CO. But when a CO left, the XO would take the place of the CO. Anyway, when he was in that
he takes the con.
He takes the con. When he was in that position, he used to tell his sergeant major, if you get a call to go get one of our soldiers out of jail, I'm going with you. And normally the CO doesn't do that. Sergeant major has to go do it. But my dad would go. And my dad told me this story. Listen, when he went to pick a guy up one time. The guy was beat up pretty bad, and he said, "Soldier, what happened?" He said, "Well, this German guy at this bar was giving some ladies a hard time and giving me a hard time, and we got into a fight." And he said, "Well, why did you pick a fight with a guy who can kick your butt like that?" He said, "Oh, no, sir. He didn't kick my butt. The Polizei kicked my butt." So the German police came in and beat his ass. But there's no recourse. In this country, you sue the police. In this country, you can go and have police officers fired and stuff like that. Not so much in some situations. I get that. But I'm saying in Germany, forget it. Because I said to my dad, "Why didn't you go to their chief of police and tell him?" He goes, "Oh, no. Would do no good whatsoever. Might even do bad if we did something like that." That's just, you need to know better. As that soldier needs to know better than to put himself in a position to get in trouble. That's one of my dad's mantras.
Right. Yeah. Everybody in this room watch A Few Good Men?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay. The final scene where he's like, why am I guilty? He goes, you didn't have to do the code red. You didn't have to do it.
Right.
You were ordered, but your morale, you didn't have to do it. So you're guilty of becoming unbecoming of an officer. You didn't have to do it.
And this is exactly what my dad said about North.
Damn good movie.
My dad said that exact same. This is before Few Good Men. But if you remember, Oliver North was doing all his testifying, and he was saying he was ordered to do this or ordered to do that. My dad said, bullshit. If you are ordered, you cannot be ordered to do an illegal act. You have the right to say no, sir, when it's something that it's illegal or against your government's constitution. So my dad said Oliver North's full of crap because of that. So anyway,
we are back to Amy.
On a more positive note, I want to say, I'm sure you guys saw the alert. We finally have a vaccine that was approved. We can finally get out of this pandemic forever.
Yep.
We hope.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to do this.
Toora, you as an individual ain't gonna see it before it's summertime.
I'm at high risk, so a lot of folks are lost.
I know. I'm
healthcare workers, the elderly, they're all coming first.
I'm seriously debating whether or not I'm gonna take it.
Oh, I am. Amy, back to you.
Sure.
What category would you like?
You pick.
Ooh.
It's just the hardest one.
Human nature and the human condition.
All right.
What does it mean to live a good life?
To be content with your choices.
Hey, girl. There you go.
Okay. Anything else? That was short and sweet.
Yeah, very simple.
I really think that's it. I mean, being content with what you have, what you've worked for. Life is about making choices, and sometimes you make smart choices, sometimes you make bad choices. You need to live with the repercussions or take action to change it. Absolutely. I think a good life means that you're comfortable with the choices you've made, and you accept it. I think so many people strive to be something they're not, or, I call it the Kardashian syndrome. Had to have a bigger butt, bigger lips, bigger this, bigger that, better nails, better clothes, better cars, better whatever.
Right.
It's like people spend so much time wanting to be what they aren't. What?
And you have no argument with me.
Yeah, it's like people just spend their whole life wanting something different. And learn to love yourself, learn to make the best of what you have. Life is short.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Okay. All right, we're going to wrap up that segment. Hold on. We're going to go back to a game that I think you guys had found fun last week. Where the hell is it? There it is. All right, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
You need a bunch of music stands, Bill.
Oh, I remember this.
Right? Oh.
Amy got it all right last time.
Highland? Oh, no.
Let me preface by saying these are presidents. I'll go again.
Of the United States?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Amy just went through her little brain, her awesome big brain.
Okay. That is Warren G. Harding.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh.
Presidents. Thank presidents.
Damn it.
Roosevelt.
Very good.
Which one?
Carter.
Amy's brain is now working.
Garfield.
Garfield.
I
All
don't.
right.
I can't. My
Toora.
mind. I can't do.
know.
I can't.
can sometimes. Kennedy. I got it first.
Yeah, I don't have the reverse dyslexia gene. Johnson. That was easy.
See, now that I said presidents, now you guys are going to rip right through them.
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
No.
No, it's not Lincoln.
Clinton.
Clinton. Yeah.
Cigar boy.
Which one? Hillary or Bill?
Our boy.
Hillary was not a president.
Oh.
Madison.
Amy, what kind of ice cream are you eating?
What?
What flavor ice cream are you eating?
Oh, I'm actually eating Indian food.
Yeah, that's not ice cream. You can't hear that crunching, dude. That's not, ice cream doesn't crunch.
Oh, okay.
Some ice cream does.
Yeah.
Jefferson.
Very good. All
Jefferson.
right. In our last segment.
Those are hard.
Oh, by the way, can I?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Presidents' last names, I learned this years ago, are all very short. They're all like 6 letters or less.
Like Jefferson.
No, wait a minute. And this is, when they're longer, they get things like JFK as opposed to Kennedy.
Eisenhower.
FDR. Eisenhower was Ike. I-K-E.
That's right.
So the long ones get a nickname. The short ones, they're almost all short. I mean, we can go backwards here or forwards. Any way you want to go. Bush, Clinton, Obama, Trump, Carter.
They get abbreviated. All right.
They're almost.
What about Harding?
Huh?
What about Harding?
I don't know what they called them back then. I know I'm old. I'm not that old.
Hey, who was the guy that was the newspaper guy? Because was that Harding? They called him the news. They called him something because he. It was during the Depression, and he. Who was the president during the Depression?
Hoover.
Well, I thought it was FDR.
Wow.
Hoover.
FDR. FDR.
Hoover.
After that's who brought us out of it. Hoover. The Hoover blankets were newspapers. That's what they called Hoover blankets. Was a newspaper. Yeah. Anyway,
who was the one who was sworn in by his father? Was that? He's from Vermont. His father was a notary public.
There was a president in Vermont.
Yeah.
You have a president from Vermont?
Shit, I don't know. Who's the president?
Do we ever have a president from Rhode Island?
You wish.
Anyway, okay.
Fred
We're on to
from Vermont.
The president one day.
all right. We're gonna play the game Truth or Dare.
Okay, I found this on the web for
Calvin
which
Cooley.
check it out.
I'm gonna pick random people for this one.
All right.
Oh, Lord.
I'm up.
Walter,
Nope.
what's the last lie you told? Besides, he's your best friend.
Somebody asked me. It's just a small one. Somebody asked me to teach a yoga class for me the other day, and I told them I was out of town just because I didn't want to do it.
Oh, really?
That's like
I do that
no
all.
problem, Walter. It's no big deal.
That's not a big lie. Yeah. Well, I mean, no.
Okay. Lee,
What?
have you ever accidentally hit something or someone with your car?
I mean, like an accident.
That sounds like a yes.
I'm guessing you
Multiple times.
Okay.
Yeah,
You've hit him multiple times.
Oh yeah.
That sounds bad.
It almost always has to do with someone who's stopping short in front of me, but
yes, they fall.
I still need to keep more room. So it's always the blame of the person behind. So I'm the one that's to blame.
Okay.
However,
Amy,
jerk offs.
Yes.
Jerk offs.
Name someone you pretended to like but actually couldn't stand.
Besides Lee.
Oh, I'm not going to say their name, but
no, I can't believe you didn't say besides Lee.
Other than Lee.
Other than Lee.
Yeah, no, there's somebody that
you say initials.
LM and
now I need to go on Facebook. Okay.
I had to deal with her at work, and she was just so annoying.
Did you know Lisa Marie Presley?
No. No,
we've all had the person at work. There's always been that one person we can't stand.
She's just horrible. She's notoriously horrible. She's vindictive, always out to get people, setting people up, lying to people. Somebody confronted me one day and said, somebody said you didn't like women. Like somebody said, you said I didn't like women. It was one of the men I worked with. And I'm like, who told you that? I said, I don't have a problem with you treating how you treat women. He's like, mm-hmm. And it was her. I mean, she's just meddling.
Okay.
Every job has had that.
No, I got a question though. Is she a supervisor, a coworker, what?
She was my level. I mean, we were peers, and she was evil.
Why do you pretend to like her then? Why can't you be like,
just to keep the peace.
Keep the peace, yeah.
Just to keep the peace at work, and
not stoop to her level.
Client for what she really was.
No, it's not. It's not necessarily stooping to her level. I think you should just. Well, I don't know. I've just changed over the past 5 years. Sometimes, you just got to be truthful. Like, dude, I don't think I need to associate with you. I feel like you're a toxic human being. I'd rather just stay away. So you keep on your side of the office. I'll stay over here.
Absolutely, and I did that. You had to be professional. And have a professional.
I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
It's tough.
Because you gotta, if you say something like that to them when you go in like group meetings or you get partnered up with them doing something, it just makes things a little bit more awkward. I can see.
I spend every day wanting to choke her. It's hard.
All right, I wouldn't have to say so. Yeah, I got it. I understand. All
right. Fred.
No.
If you met a genie, what would your 3 wishes be?
I have a porno version.
You can't wish for extra wishes.
I have a porno version of that one. I can't tell now.
Oh my goodness!
Don't do that.
Are you in it? Are you in it? Are you in
it? What would I wish for?
What are they? The porno wishes.
I'll save it for later.
Don't do that.
I want the dirty version. Come on.
Yeah, I have like 3 of them. So if you guys want to hear them, I'd be happy to share them.
We can go ahead. Cable, go right ahead. Except for
if I had a genie, I'd want to hear what Lee's 3 wishes are. Go, Lee.
You mean you want to hear my joke, or you want to hear what my 3 wishes are?
Oh, what do you have? Do you have a joke or 3 wishes?
I have a couple of jokes. One is the guy's playing. He's playing golf in Ireland, and he hits a slice, and it goes into the woods. He goes looking for it, and there in a clearing is a leprechaun out cold, and a ball sitting right next to him. The guy walks up, and he pours some water from his water bottle on the leprechaun. The leprechaun wakes up. He says, "Hey, are you okay? I'm so sorry. My ball hit you in the head." He says, "Well, it looks like you've caught me fair and square. I have to grant you 3 wishes." He said, No. I just want to make sure you're okay. He said, No. You get 3 wishes. Give them to me. So I can make this joke longer, but I'm not going to. He says, my first wish then, I guess, was that I'd have all the money and I'd have the greatest golf game anyone could ever imagine. He says, all right, done. He said, I want to look like Clark Gable. All right, done. He says, and I also want every time I reach in my pocket a 500 quid. He's like, all right, done. He says, well, thank you. And he leaves, whatever. Over the next year, the guy gets on the pro tour. He's number 1. He's playing golf, hasn't hit a bad shot in a year. He's playing at the same course. By the way, he wakes up, it looks just like Clark Gable. And every time he reaches in his pocket, he's loaded. Even though he's on the top of the tour, he's still got lots of money. Goes back to the same place, same golf course, hits a ball. This time he hooks it into the woods. First bad shot he's hit in a year. Goes out into the woods looking, and there's the leprechaun with the ball in his hand. Just throwing it like this in his hand. And he says, "Oi, how are you?" And he says, "Oh, I'm fine." He said, "I saw you up there, and so I made the ball come to me. I want to know how your 3 wishes are going." He said, "Well, I wished for great golf game. I'm number 1 right now on the tour." He says, "And what about the money? You get the good money there?" And he said, "Yeah, every time I reach my pocket, I pull money out, even though I'm already making a lot of money." He said, "All right, did you get looking like Clark Gable?" He said, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, listen. Oh, no. I wish," he said, "well, I know that's the Clark Gable one's kind of a throwaway. So I gave you an additional wish. I wanted to give you a real good one. And that is that you could have sex at least 4 times a week." And he's like, yeah. He says, how's that going? He said, it's fine. No, seriously, what are you playing it off for? For the greatest sex life anybody ever imagined. He said, yeah, but I mean, it's my sex life's at once a week. Once a week? That's all. That's pretty good for a priest from a small parish. All right.
I was lost, but okay.
Yeah, keep DJing, dude.
Yeah.
Fred laughed.
Keep DJing.
Okay.
Keep DJing.
Toora,
Go for it.
what's one thing you'd do if you knew there were no consequences?
Ooh.
I take advantage of the opportunity and do as many things as I can.
No, specific.
Specific. Well, for one, I definitely. I'd probably just be defined as far as folks taking my money from me.
Okay. All right.
You wasted that one, Bill. Man,
Don't do that, Walter.
You wasted that.
Jennifer Aniston comes to mind.
He said
No, that's wrong. That's
no
wrong.
repercussions. There are no drawbacks. That means you can't go to hell. No drawbacks.
No, I donate to charity. Okay, I donate all my money to charity.
And some people.
Okay.
So you should have said, I would steal every dime in the world. That's what you should have said. They would give it all to charity.
All right.
And you got
Fred, what's been your most physically painful experience?
Oh,
Wait. I thought he had today. Never mind.
They give him another question.
Never mind. Sorry.
With a man or with a woman?
With a man when a woman's watching.
All right, my most painful experience. When I was 17, I got clocked playing hockey. I broke my nose, knocked out cold, in the ambulance, over the hospital. So I'm a minor still. That's 17. I gotta get call my parents, and this is days you call the house with no answer. That was it. You just waited another hour. You called. So eventually they got me treated, and I was a mess. I mean, my face was blown up. I was out of school for a couple of weeks. Cracked cheek. And then after they sewed me on, they had to wait a few days to do the surgery.
Is this the nose? Is this the nose one?
I know. I can press my nose flat. I don't want to do it because it hurts when I do it. But
no, but is this the nose story when the nose one when they kept bleeding? Is that the one you're about to tell?
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I don't want to. I'm taking my headphones off.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. We'll move on. Lee.
Yes, sir.
What's one movie you're embarrassed to admit you enjoy?
I'm sorry, that was a horrible story, Fred. I don't want to hear that.
Movie that I'm embarrassed that I enjoyed. Good Lord.
That you enjoy. I mean, to this day, you still enjoy that movie.
I understand. Wow. I would have to say
Lord of the Rings.
I don't know. There's lots of chick flicks that I like that but I'm not embarrassed to like them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean,
run some of them by us.
Yeah, name one.
All right. One of them's with.
I got one, but go ahead.
For me?
Yes.
Oh shit! I want to hear it.
I like Shrek. I'll admit it. I love Shrek.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you should be embarrassed
All
about
three
that.
of them.
I don't think that's gonna be embarrassed.
I think it's funny.
I'm going to let you know later on if I like Prom. The Prom starts.
Okay, I got it right now.
Go ahead.
The movie that I'm most embarrassed about watching.
That you enjoy.
Oh, that I enjoy. I was going to say Love Actually, but I didn't enjoy it.
Love Actually.
So anyway.
And also,
still haven't seen it yet.
What's one movie that you're embarrassed that you enjoy?
Okay, one movie that I'm embarrassed
that you enjoy.
Admit that I enjoy. Good Lord.
How about
how about Elf?
What's that Greek?
That's a great movie.
I'm gonna say Thelma and Louise.
That was a good one. That was really a good movie.
That's a very good movie.
Yeah, but it's just like it's hard to kind of admit that when you hang around with your homeboys. It's like, yeah.
The ending was surprising to me, but I was like, okay.
Great,
great movie. That's crazy. Geez, Bill, I just can't think. I mean, I can think of lots.
Like I saw the
movie. I like the movie Trolls. I like the Lego Batman movie.
Brokeback Mountain is another one
I did not see that, and I don't know that I would be embarrassed for seeing it, but I have not seen it because I heard about the previews. So I decided that wasn't my cup of tea. Let me see here.
It's actually.
Do you want me to come back to you?
Yeah. No. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll come back to you. All right. Last one. Amy, do you believe in any superstitions? And if so, which ones?
Do I believe in any superstitions? No, not really. No.
None.
Like throwing salt over your shoulder. No, I have weird phobias, but I don't have superstitions.
What are phobias?
Like fears of things. I have a fear of broken glass. It's weird.
Stepping on it or just breaking the glass?
Just anything. Like
I got in my parking lot right now. Somebody has smashed a bottle and it's been run over several times, but you can see the sparkle of the glass in the asphalt. Would that scare you?
Would that scare me? No, but I just hate being around it. I don't.
You walk around it instead of walking through it?
Yeah, like I won't touch it. If I break something, I'll just like freeze and somebody come here, do this thing, whatever. Yeah,
that's because you probably got a shard of glass in your finger one day when you were a kid.
I think I did actually.
Yeah.
I actually had a big chunk of glass go in my foot during a Robinson marching band newspaper drive. And I had to pull it out with my fingers and sliced up my finger. I don't know if that's what caused it or not. I don't know.
Man, I wouldn't doubt it.
Could be.
That sounds pretty bad.
It was pretty bad.
Oh, I got my movie that I'm ashamed to say that I really enjoyed.
Go ahead.
Karate Kid. I still enjoy
it.
Really?
Yeah.
I just don't think. Yeah, I don't know why you'd be embarrassed about that.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
And I like the new TV show, Cobra Kai.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, it's good, man. You'll like it a lot. You'll like it, Walter, because it's got a lot of 80s references in it.
I've never seen Karate Kid though.
Oh, well, you got to see Karate Kid first.
I've seen but I've seen how about? I've seen the movie, but just like in bits and pieces. I've seen just over the years. I've seen this part, seen that part. I got because when my mom dropped me off to see Karate Kid when I was 12, but I snuck in it through to see Purple Rain. I didn't see it. I went to see Purple Rain instead of Karate Kid.
Well, yeah, get it, man. I think you should watch it. It's a good movie. I mean, it really is.
Yeah. And the thing is, I've seen all the rest of them. I've seen every other Karate Kid movie except for the very first one.
Oh, the other ones. That's one of the reasons why I'm embarrassed. I'm not so much embarrassed about, but number one is the only one I'd watch again. I don't know that I'd watch the other ones again.
I don't know. I think 2's pretty good.
Yeah.
A little cheesy.
When you go to Japan, I like it.
Yeah, when you went to Okinawa, that was cool.
Yeah. That's because you've been there and you can know what the hell goes on in Okinawa.
I mean, I don't know, but I saw that before I went to Japan. I loved it when I was like 14. Oh, yeah.
I got you. But there's a lot in Cobra Kai, the show, the TV show. Very, very funny. Lots of age references. You should
My
watch.
wife loves that show.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's good. That's got to be good.
Yeah. I can't wait for the second season to come out, man.
Is Ralph Macchio actually in it?
Oh yeah, he's in it, and so is the guy who played the
guy.
Cobra Kai guy. That he.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah. I've seen like the his student and him are still in the. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though. Did you watch the whole season, Bill?
No, my wife. I didn't. Dude. I didn't watch the movie. I've not watched the season. My wife.
Hell of a cliffhanger.
I'm a Mandalorian, so.
Oh yeah, I'm all into the Mandalorian too.
Anyway, so that is our show for tonight. I just want to say my house is proud. I have a varsity basketball player as a freshman, so
nice.
She is all excited about being basketball, and hopefully now they are playing the games in the masks. So that was all.
No, that's
it's all changed now. So
why?
It's a Loudoun County rule now. They play the games in the masks. So
man, because they look when a mask gets sweaty, like cause some people sweat.
Oh, it's soaking wet when she gets home.
In basketball, I can't imagine, dude. It felt like I was being waterboarded. They were so sweaty, and there's like I couldn't even breathe. Yeah,
why can't you change it out? I mean,
you can, but you're still gonna sweat.
You have to wear it now during the games. So, and her first game is the 21st. So she's all excited about it.
And that's something to be excited about, man. That's good stuff. That's cool. That's really
cool. School closed next week? Aren't they closing the schools next week in Loudoun?
They're going online, but the sports are still playing.
Wow.
No spectators and all that, but now the rule has changed. All sports have to wear the mask while you're playing, not just.
You got to keep us updated on that, man, because I'm really curious. I want to know how
she's very excited about it. Cool. She's.
Oh, she walked on and made the team.
Yeah. Yep, as a freshman. So
that's
she's
cool.
Both of my daughters have made varsity as freshmen, so they get a letter automatically. So they're very, very excited about it.
Oh, wow.
So Emily plays club ball though, right?
No.
I thought she played travel ball.
She was in a travel league, but now that she won't be doing that anymore. She's gonna play.
No, I get that. Oh yeah, high school.
She played travel, and I remember they would play some games down in near Georgetown, and they would play some teams from DC and Maryland, and they play it way different and way faster than Virginia.
Oh yeah.
So she got experience how they play.
You Virginia dude, the governor signed a new order about our restrictions coming up.
25 down to 10, correct.
And mask even outdoors. You go walk down the street, you walk on your sidewalk, you got to have a mask on.
Okay.
As of Monday at 12:01 a.m.
That's what I do. So
from 12 to 1 a.m.
No. 12:01 a.m. on Monday it starts. You go to get your morning newspaper, you got to have a mask on.
Bite me. And I wanted to say, hope you guys can join on Monday before trivia for my virtual party.
How do I have to wear a mask?
We're going to be joined by a special Elvis impersonator that's going to be performing Elvis songs.
That's cool.
At my virtual party.
An Elvis impersonator is going to be doing Elvis songs? That's just odd.
You probably know who he is, Lee.
I've seen pictures of him.
Yeah.
So, Toora, I did want to let you know that it's wonderful that your friends are all going to be a part of it, but the trivia really is between the six of us. It's wonderful they want to be a part of it, but the trivia really is meant for the six of us, because once you get, if I got like 30 people on here, I'll never figure out who the hell is raising their hand.
No.
So it's really meant for the six of us. They can watch and enjoy.
Okay, well, I want to mention they're not going to be on the StreamYard. They're going to be tweeting it on Facebook Live.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay.
That's too bad. The more people I beat, the better. Damn it.
I would never keep track of who's raising their hand.
It's gonna be me.
So, but it is all ready for. It's all ready for Monday. So.
Toora, who do I know from FCDC is going to be watching?
A lot of people. But by the way, BK, NBA finally started tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Hopefully they have a season. Hopefully it works out well for them. I'm waiting for hockey to get started, which that's not going to be now until probably January.
Yeah, they gave me a refund.
If they even get off the ground. So
they gave me a refund for my club level tickets.
So we'll see. I like to see hockey go, but I'm not hopeful.
Real quick, does anybody know what's going on with the Canada crossing the border? What are athletes going to be able to do if this
Canada shut down?
Yeah, hockey. All the Canadian teams will just play Canadian teams. That's their division. And in America, they reclass the divisions to basically play local. But Canada will only play Canada. They will not come to the States until you get to the end.
What are the Toronto Raptors going to do?
They're going to play in Tampa. They're playing at the Tampa arena. Where the Lightning play, that's their arena.
Do you think
and that's where they'll live?
Yeah, they live down in Tampa.
Do you think NFL playoffs are going to be in a bubble?
Yes. It's either going to be Los Angeles or Dallas. Well, probably Los Angeles and Dallas will be the bubble cities.
Wow.
That should be interesting. That should be very interesting.
Bubbles have proven to be very successful, and that's what they're doing.
The world has really gone crazy. I mean, it's just the way it is. Things you don't even think about. That's right.
Well,
the hockey thing is perfect. That'll be actually kind of cool. Let the Canadians play themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We'll split it to probably 2 divisions or 3, whatever it takes.
It's a lot of travel across the country, though. I mean, it's a lot of travel. So
yeah, and my thing is, I know COVID is serious, but you don't want to get rid of live sports because everyone loves live sports. Like,
but.
You can't prioritize that over people's health and well-being.
If they opt out, they opt out. I mean, that's the way it goes. So
now, I've come up with a couple ideas that nobody ever listens to, but I've written to national, whatever the heck the volleyball association is. You should play volleyball right on the American-Canadian border. Set the net up right on the border. Wouldn't that be fabulous? You play both sides.
I have a question for you, Fred. This is question that you could answer, probably being Canadian and American. If a jetliner crashes on the border, where do they bury the survivors?
Well, whenever they die, they bury them wherever they live. Well, there you go. Now, so you can do it.
That's like the oldest riddle.
I know it is.
He's doing that. I'm the oldest guy in the room, so he's trying to, say, well, what was popular when you were a kid, old man?
Hey, look what I just found. By the way, it's the free game buzzer. You set it up, and all the individuals get the app, and they can pick the game they're playing with. Bill sets it up. Yep, and you have a buzzer that you can hit, and it'll tell the game host who hit the buzzer first.
What's the name of that?
It's called Trivia Bowl Buzzer.
Ooh, we should use that for our trivia games.
You think, Toora, that might be a good idea?
Oh, that might take the challenge out of it.
Oh, yeah.
No, I like this idea so much. That'll just show that I do beat Walter more than half the time.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, or expose you.
Or expose me. That's okay. That's all right. What do you think, Bill?
Well,
sure. Works for me.
I like Lee's Spider-Man background as always.
This is not Spider-Man. Oh my God, Toora, Bill's gonna make you go.
I'm trying to find.
It's very cool.
I got it. It's here.
What is it, Fred?
I'm installing it.
Oh, damn it! I had that.
Harper Wallace, right, Bill? Fred, that's what you have. Trivia Bowl Buzzer, Harper Wallace.
Oh, I don't know. Wait a minute.
Wait, is it an app on the App Store?
It's the app in the App Store, yes. Okay.
Oh, I see it now. Cool. Is it red?
There's a big red dot, yeah, for the buzzer.
Oh, cool. I got it. But here's the thing. How are you going to hear it, though?
Oh, it'll tell the host. It'll tell the host you sign up as a player, and the host gets the response. So when someone hits it, it's going to say Walter, and Bill will say, "Okay, go, Walter," and Walter will answer the question.
Yeah, it's telling me right now mode game host or player.
So what you need to do is you need to turn on. I don't know why you have to turn on Bluetooth. Oh yeah, I do. Never mind.
Wait. Yeah.
So you want to set your game mode to individual.
All right.
And you select player. You enter your name.
I can turn on Bluetooth. All right.
And then it's got to find the other devices. Maybe this is something we can't be done like we are set up. I don't know.
Wants me to turn on Bluetooth? I'll turn on Bluetooth.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if this has to be something we're all in the same room.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
You're very right about that. Well,
Sounds like that,
Aw.
So I have this on my phone. It's your hockey horns from all the teams.
I just heard it.
Is that what that was?
We all did.
Brad, here's
I recognized it immediately.
Here's
Me too.
Toronto.
Right away. Billy Boy, is that are you comfortable with that sound? You should hate that sound.
Here's Toronto.
You should, Billy Boy, as a goalie, you should hate that sound.
I do.
Sounds like a hair clipper.
I do hate that sound.
I've yet to come to one of your games, BK.
Well, you're not allowed now, but
Hey,
not for a
we need
while.
leader. What's his name? Andres Contador, the guy who does goal. We're gonna get a leader to do that.
That's a
Please,
soccer.
please.
On the goal,
The World Cup this year is going.
Is he done shouting now?
That's it. That's what you got to do.
I'm not sure.
Andres Contador.
All right.
Let's get ready to rumble.
That's Michael.
Fred asked you to do that. I'm sorry.
Michael Buffer.
Yeah, Michael Buffer.
That's right.
Yeah.
He makes a lot of money off just saying that.
Yeah,
phrase.
just saying that.
He's got it patented.
By the way,
Drake.
hey, did you
He's
see?
got it copyrighted.
Did you see that guy Jake Paul said he's going to fight?
Who's Jake Paul?
Oh no, it's not Jake Paul. Some guy Paul is going to be fighting Mike Tyson.
Okay, Toora, here's what you need to do. When we're done, you need to YouTube the greatest first round of boxing ever. You ready? You might want to write this down.
Mike Tyson's was.
No. This is the greatest first round of boxing of all time. Write this down.
Okay.
Tommy Hearns against Marvin Hagler. Watch that first round and then come back and talk to me. It is the greatest first round of boxing I think I have ever seen.
Hey, Billy Boy. Billy Boy.
Yes?
I'm looking here. Michael Buffer does Stanley Cup final introductions from 2 years ago.
Yep.
That'd be right.
I don't want to hear him. No.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
but Bill, another one like you just said. What was that?
Marvin Hagler was one of the greatest middleweight fighters of all time. That dude was good.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if Walter will know this, being the boxing aficionado that he is. But my favorite guys to watch, and I think they had 3 fights, was Vinny Pazienza and Greg Haugen. Have you ever seen any of those fights, Walter?
I know who Vinny Pazienza is.
They're lightweights, and they fought each other, and they went 12 rounds in each of the fights where they stood toe-to-toe and beat the living crap out of each other. And the reason there's no knockouts at the lightweight level is you don't have that kind of power behind your punches like heavyweights and middleweights do. There are some knockouts now in the lightweights because I think people's mechanics have improved over the years. But I'm telling you, Pazienza and Haugen, those guys bloodied each other. They just beat the crap.
No.
Do you remember this fight?
Oh, yeah, I don't remember the
Yeah,
fight.
that's from the 80s. That's 80s. Yeah,
That's a
remember
sad fight. That's a sad fight.
Yep.
Tragedy and the King.
Ray Boom Boom Mancini and Dooku Kim.
Yep, Dooku Kim did it.
Okay. So is everyone boned up on your Christmas movies?
No, man, I'm in trouble.
I'm gonna go watch the movie right now. I'm gonna go watch.
I'm in trouble, man. I might sneak
I'm
out.
halfway through them.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother. Okay.
So I have a little surprise for Walter on Friday. But for the trivia, we are ready for Monday. So all the questions are lined up.
All about that.
I'm gonna go watch the prom. See you guys.
All right, I'm gonna go watch
Bye-bye.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Bye-bye.
doing. Later, Fred. Word, Fred.
Have a good night.
Diva, you rolling?
See you guys.
I gotta go.
Oh, Diva.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go watch
like
Mandalorian.
You came on late. That means you have to stick around after.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't think that's how that works.
I can stay around a little bit.
You don't have to. I'm kidding.
I'll stay for you. I'll stay for you, Lee. I'll chat with you for a couple minutes.
Oh,
Yay.
All right.
Shut up, Walter.
I will see you guys on Monday. Go Navy. I'm gonna go watch Mandalorian.
And go Washington football team. Please win this Sunday.
No, Miami wins. But okay.
They're not playing Miami.
No, Miami plays Kansas City. That's the game to watch.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right, guys. See ya.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, just the three of us. Just the three of us.
No, I'm just.
How are you?
Just the three of us.
Walter's heading out, man.
Yeah, I
He's
was just
not.
being nosy to see what you guys are gonna say.
You never know, buddy.
I'm not very exciting right now.
Tell me why. Where were you? Where you got out? What was the deal with takeout?
Oh, dude. So Pennsylvania's heading into another lockdown,
Oh yeah.
and restaurants close at 12:01 Saturday morning. So it's just a couple hours. So we decided to stop and get takeout at an Indian restaurant we really like, and they said 30 minutes. So we ran and did a couple errands, came back. 50 minutes later, they finally had food. Some guy, they're so heavily hit.
What do you mean?
They're barely keeping things together. So there's one guy running the restaurant.
Oh
So
my God.
be like a chef, a host. They got rid of their entire dining room. It's just a kitchen, and one guy's doing all the cooking, all the everything. So
Wow, she looks pretty good still for her age.
Amy
who's
does look
this?
good. Amy?
You remember? No, Little House on the Prairie.
Which one?
Melissa Gilbert or?
No, Nellie Olson. the
Oh
asshole girl.
yeah, Nellie Olson.
Yeah,
The
she's
asshole,
cute.
yeah.
No, if you've watched the show,
jerk.
what was the name of the show? The name of the show is still, what's the name of the, damn it? Oh, Ridgemont or Ridgeline, whatever the hell it's called. What's that one that's out right now?
I don't know what you're talking
Ridgemont,
about.
Fast Hunt, not Ridgemont though. It's the one with Archie and all those guys and some more. It's the.
No, wow.
Anyway, Melissa Gilbert plays his mom, Archie's mom, and she only comes on. She's like a cameo. She comes on every now and again. She's not on there permanently all the time, but she comes on. She's attractive.
Cool.
You know who still kills me? I just saw Linda Carter and her daughter. Holy crud! Walter, have you seen Linda Carter's daughter?
Yeah, I have.
Woo! I like brunettes. I don't know.
I like Linda Carter, too.
Yeah, no question. But her daughter's smoking.
I got
Man, golly, she got good genes. Good genes.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to leave, Bill. I'm very hungry. I didn't get to eat my Indian food.
Well,
I haven't eaten mine either. A couple bites.
I like butter chicken. That's my favorite. They have a butter chicken deal at our Indian restaurant on Wednesdays.
I was kidding. I'm really not going to eat Indian food.
Oh, okay. Have you ever had? You like Indian food?
Some of it. I'm not a fan of I don't like curry.
Oh, you mean you don't like spicy curry when it's.
I don't like. No, I like Thai curry. I don't like the Indian one.
Oh, Thai curry's really spicy.
Yeah, kind of. And they put a lot of curry in a lot of their food. So I mean, I like the stuff that doesn't have any curry. But it's kind of hard. It's hard to dodge curry when you eat Indian food, though. You can do it, but it's just tough.
Yeah, my son's the same way. Doesn't like it.
I don't like Indian curry.
I used to work with a guy who was Indian, very nice, super nice guy. But man, that curry comes out of their pores. I mean, he smelled like he didn't take a shower, but he does. I mean, you could tell every day he come in freshly scrubbed, but you got near him, it was like, oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, I know how the curry goes.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
See, I love the curry part. So
hi, Walter. We love you, Walter.
Appreciate it. Love you guys too. Have a fantastic
have a great
weekend.
one.
All right.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Great weekend.
Deuces. Oh, Amy, any luck with shoes at all? Have you been trying? Oh, you've been trying for the same ones or different ones or what?
He's still kind of stuck on the same ones, but the prices are not coming down.
No, they're not. They're not going like at all.
Have you gotten my present yet?
No.
Okay. I don't know how long it will take to get there.
I
think it said something like the 16th would be the delivery day.
Well, you got all right, okay. Well, you got 4 days. All right, Amy, you got 2 weeks, Amy, to hopefully get something. I don't know, man. This well, I got it. It's tough.
I can tell you it's better than this gift. And I didn't even pick you.
Yeah, that's a gift. That's a gift, yeah. You guys have a good night.
All right.
All right. Peace, man.
See you. Bye.
Oh, Amy, what are we going to do with everybody?
Oh, no.
This is my gift from Toora.
I love it, Lee.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd get something that could be fun to have. That's not fun to have.
Hey, who's still watching?
Nobody.
Nobody.
We're live too. All right, I'm gonna talk to you off live.
Okay.
All right. So everybody, thanks so much for joining, and you know who this lady is, right?